What is to be your RPG? That is the question. And the answer is we're a group of professional actors that plays a regular Dungeons & Dragons campaign to benefit the Classical Theater Company here in Houston, Texas. The Classical Theater Company is the only professional theater in the entire state of Texas that solely produces year-round classical drama that's plays that are 100 years old or older. So everything from the Greeks and Shakespeare up through Oscar Wilde and George Bernard Shaw and the early modern playwrights. I am J.J. Johnston. I am the Dungeon Master for To Be Your RPG, and I'm also the Executive Artistic Director of the Classical Theater Company. That's how these things came to be. Me. So thanks for joining us. We've been away for a while, and we're glad to be back. We took the month of January off to get some stuff in order, and we are back with another epilogue episode to our season 1/act 1 of To Be Your RPG, which if you want to go back and check, we have up on our YouTube channel, is also available as a podcast. So you can check it out on your favorite podcast platform if you prefer. So all of our previous episodes, including our epilogue episodes, are all there for you. So we're excited. We're excited to be back. I'm excited to be back, and we have some. We have some cool things in order here. Let me welcome the Merely Players back. Hey, Merely Players! Thanks for joining us. Look at this.
Hello. This is what the people are waiting for.
It has absolutely that's what they've been waiting for. And you know, I'm as I say, I'm excited. I'm excited to be back here. By the way, if you're listening or watching live or in the future somewhere in a different medium, you can donate to the Classical Theater Company. It is, after all, the reason that we do this. You can do so. The information is below in our to our PayPal account below in our Twitch channel, or you can go to classicaltheater.org. And donate directly to the Classical Theater Company through there. And if you follow us here on Twitch, and if you comment in the section in the chat tonight on Twitch, or if you follow us on Twitch and you donate in any way to the Classical Theater Company, either through our PayPal or through you will win a cool piece of art, which I don't have the art in front of me.
We promise it's cool.
It's very cool. We'll get a copy of it and show it to you.
It's definitely art.
It is absolutely art made by our own Mark Alba, and you'll be entered to win one of those super cool things. So donate to us. It's a tax deductible donation. We want that for to help continue to produce art in the world. Anyway, sorry I skipped that in my intro. It's been a while. I've been off for a little while. I'm sorry.
It's been a while.
It's been a lot of stuff.
Since we played.
Anyway, hey, Merely Players. What's up, y'all?
Hey.
Thanks for coming back.
Hey.
Hey,
Mom.
Is your mom watching right now? Probably.
She should.
Yeah, she better be.
A good mom would.
A good mom would. It's true.
Dude, don't put that threat out there.
No, I think
You heard that, other moms.
I think Mom is watching with my sister. I think that's what's happening.
All right. Awesome. Well, hey, Blakey Pooh's mom and sister.
Hey, guess what?
Oh, hey, there's the art. Thank you very much. John Harvey, our sound guy, coming through in the clutch. Here is a copy of the art. You can win this super cool print of the Merely Players.
I still love that holographic.
It's some hologram paper. It's super cool. Look at that. You can win this. Be entered to win this. So donate to us, and you'll be entered to win this if you follow us on Twitch.
You can put it on your car over the sticker that says, I have an A+ student.
Oh, dropped all your shit too.
There it is.
I got one too.
Yeah.
It's in my trapper keeper.
Soccer says, I'm Blake's mom now.
Carmina,
Honestly,
you are absolutely.
that's a threat.
Have you
Put that in the character notes.
Truly.
Have you ever not been Blake's mom, Carmina? That's the real question. So what if it was? So it's been a while for most of us, and even longer for Brittany. It's been ages since we've seen Brittany, and Cornelia's been present. So how's everybody doing? So we've had holidays and all sorts of stuff since then.
I got COVID for the first time, guys.
Hey, me too, buddy.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Were the
It's a good
COVID
time.
virgins
Should have told us.
still?
What about you? A little present.
No,
First
well,
COVID
I
present.
told everyone. No, it sucked. It was really bad.
He wasn't quiet about it, so
No,
it's
I
weird
was
that you
very
missed it.
angry about it. I was a super dodger, and I was supposed to go on vacation, and I jinxed myself. I said, man, wouldn't it suck if I got it right before I had to go on vacation?
That's fake.
It's called manifesting. It's real. You've manifested us into your living room.
Like, congratulations.
That's what everyone's doing right now.
Are you gonna finish that?
Awesome, cool. Well, what else is going on? It's been a while. A lot of stuff's happened. Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's for you.
Yeah.
Christmas, New Year's.
Some y'all did a play.
We
did do a play.
Closed a show.
We opened a show and closed a show. So the School for Scandal at Classical Theater Company was a critical and audience smash hit. Rave reviews from everybody who saw it, as there should have been, because it was fantastic and I was also in it. So it's a rare occasion you get to see me on stage. So
been better.
The rare occasion that we see on stage.
yeah. So the rare occasion you get to see me on
I
stage.
forget that you're wearing a microphone.
Oh no, we're all wearing that.
That'll be a fun surprise for later.
Every episode is a surprise because I go, I really sound like a fucking dumbass.
What else happened? Lots of stuff. Come on, Shirley.
Currently in a production
yeah.
of Catastrophic Theater here in
yeah.
the Houston area called Eddie Goes to Poetry City, which is running this next weekend until March 4th. We have performances Thursday through Sunday with a Monday industry performance on the 27th of February. So please come through.
Did you say the 27th of February?
February.
Okay, good.
Yeah, the 27th of February. It is.
It's on Wednesday.
It is a 75-minute production. It is wacky and fun, and please come by.
Who's Eddie?
I'm Eddie. I'm Eddie. I'm going to Poetry City.
Get back in the curtain!
Get back there.
Whoever that was nice.
Why are you keeping people behind these curtains?
Well,
Prisoners doing over here.
They do the grunt work.
They've been here the whole time since we've been gone.
Yeah, they haven't left.
No.
Just waiting for us to return. What else? Surely something. Yes.
I did my first art gallery.
Hey, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Tell us about
You
it.
sold. You sold one.
I sold my first ever big boy art piece.
Round of applause.
Opa.
Through Insomnia Gallery here in Houston. And then I've got another one coming up at the end of March through the Whimsy Artisan. And it's really cool. It's really cool.
Hey.
End of March.
Very
Do
nice.
you happen to know the date?
I think it's like the 31st, but I don't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, it'll be fun. They're celebrating like their 5-year anniversary, so it'll be a bunch of really cool pieces dedicated to that gallery.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Cool.
Right on.
Groovy. Nice.
I did voiceover work for 2 high school video projects that made the state finals.
Hey, look at you.
So they brought you in as like a ringer, you know?
Yeah. No.
What did you play?
I'm not allowed to talk about it. I signed it.
There's an NDA for the high school.
The first one was
science
kind
project.
of cool. Well, they're both cool. They're just different genres. One is
But one's cooler than the other.
one's about
Sorry, kids.
living. Society has moved away from the Earth, and now they're going to go back to Earth.
Why would you come
but
back?
Because they wanted to go back to where
Baja
they came
Blast.
from. That where their
forgot all about Baja
ancestors
Blast.
lived. And I play the all glorious leader who's like
Jeff Bezos.
You have been it's your duty to go back to Earth and kill the vermin aliens that live there so that the rest of us can join.
Oh.
I don't know if
And so
I
I'm-
can picture you as a cult leader.
Yeah.
Is that?
Come on, everybody. It's really good Kool-Aid. I made it.
Punch. You first, though.
And then the other one was also very cool. It was like a film noir about baking and someone killing someone with a peach pie.
Well,
And it's like,
Dude, I was
that's
in
a recipe for disaster.
I was in a short film about a couple who gets killed with a key lime pie.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about me.
death by pastry seems to be a theme here.
I'll die.
A lot of pie.
Well, very good.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
top that.
Can't be done.
I lost some weight due to COVID. That felt great. Yeah. Due to illness.
Skinny legend.
But no, we worked on the show, School for Scandal. We were really
Yeah.
well, and I'm directing my kids in a show right now called
What show are they doing?
The Children's Hour.
The Children's Hour. Yeah.
And they're doing a job.
Sell us harder, please.
Well, you know,
Aren't they watching this? Like, damn.
dude, if they are bonus points, well, no, you
bonus
should,
points, or should they be home
lording
on
their
the
lines. Because I tell you what, they were supposed to be off book February 7th, and they are not. We have clinic tomorrow. It's going to be a nightmare, but it's a nightmare that they need to have. So,
Okay.
Sure, yeah.
no, it'll be fine. They're going to do, like, I'm not too worried about it because I know the end product will be good.
Excellent.
Great.
The number of our live viewers just dropped because half of them were Blake students. They're like, shit.
It'll be good.
Well, very cool. Excellent. I had a bachelor party, which Blake was not at.
No.
What is
I got sick the
Was
week
that the
I was supposed to
vacation?
go. My first vacation in 9 years. I couldn't go.
Didn't you get stranded?
And then I got stranded in Colorado for an extra couple days.
Damn.
Which was an expense. It was an expensive stranding.
that's fair.
Trust me. But yeah, so it was. But yeah, so that
It wasn't like a funny Colorado, dude, where's my car? Stranding.
No,
It was-
not really. It
Where's
was like
my
I
dice?
need to get home, and every day I spend here costs me $300 more. So you know.
They played a G.I. Joe RPG tabletop game.
We did.
Which I made a character and everything. He
did.
was like a renegade or something, and that sounded like a lot of fun.
It was a blast. So I GM'd that. Surprise. But one of my friends, Robert, shout out to Robert out there watching, DM'd me. I haven't been a player in playing Dungeons & Dragons campaign in
Long time.
like
Since the
decades. Longer
Since
than that.
the 1900s.
So since like high school, like true Dungeons and Dragons. So yeah, so I was excited. I got to
First Kieran Tanis Ward.
right, yeah, right for the first Great War. So that was my points, though. By the way, for coming up with Kieran Tanis.
Points don't matter.
Inspiration.
Points don't
Point of
matter.
inspiration.
Teacher's pet.
I don't want to face him in the first round now.
But yeah, it's been a so that was a lot of fun. I got to I got to play. I played a gnome wizard named Bimble Bimble Drimble.
I'm sorry, one more time?
That was a good snort.
Are you asleep?
Like a car starting.
That was a Hemi.
my god.
Bimble Bimble Drimble.
Hey.
His first name is Bimble.
Stop saying it!
Showing up in a few minutes.
Right? So yeah, so
my God.
I got to finally play Dungeons and Dragons as a player for the first time in a very long time. So that was a lot of fun as well. So played a couple other games on top of that, but overall it was a good time. Spent about a week up in the mountains of Colorado. Yeah, you were missed, Blake. You were missed.
I'm just upset that the other two boys didn't get Blake's ticket that didn't get used.
Well, I refunded it, and I will be. I'm planning a bro trip with my buddy Alan in this summer. We're going to go to Chicago and take like a class of Second City. Maybe shoot a short film with a friend of mine out there.
All
and just
right.
like go do something.
Well, cool.
And you're going to bring a broke boy along for the ride.
Oh
right?
yeah. I'm just gonna pay for that ticket.
Look, I'm fun size. You can put me in a suitcase.
That's-
Look at that. Well, awesome. Well,
Careful,
cool beans,
Southwest
y'all.
might lose you.
Well, we're back. So let's shall we get this
let's
party
roll.
started?
I'm ready.
I rolled a 5.
The Merely players, recent heroes of the town of Verena, have saved two young star-crossed lovers, not to mention the local lord, Margrave Henry Bolingbroke and his family, and perhaps even the entire North March region of the Lorne Empire, have settled nicely into their newly acquired homestead. The dilapidated old tower, some centuries past, formerly owned by the long-lost House of Millen, has been in your ownership for about a month now. Through some hard work and key purchases, you've managed to clear off of the few acres of land around the tower and clean much of the centuries of dust and overgrowth from the tower and fix at least a few of the structural issues that remain with the tower. It's still a bit leaky when it rains and the wind finds its way through the cracks and chinks in the mortar and stone, and the roof looks like it might collapse at any moment, but be it ever so humble, there is no place like home. Delric has spent the better part of the last month starring in Rise and Conquer as the great hero Emasculus. And please make 3 performance checks, Delric.
Oh
Right
shit!
at the top.
Oh, this is my bread.
Going back.
Welcome to the game.
All right, first one.
Come on, I coached you. Really coached you.
Well, opening-
A 10.
A 10? Okay, a 10.
Opening night.
Opening's always a
it was
little
first
shaky.
stress.
Come on.
Second one. 16.
16. Okay, one more.
And 14.
Whew.
Is that a whew? Like, as in you made it?
He has received rave reviews for his performance from audiences and critics alike, garnering quotes like, "Lord Delric Haventhorne has redefined the very name of a masculus."
Jessica Goldman.
One critic even coined a new term to describe the performance. "Lord Delric is truly emasculated on stage for the world to see."
Wait a minute.
Delric has managed to bring in some nice income in the meantime as well, which we will bestow upon you perhaps on break. And as Rise and Conquer did close last night, the whole party is a bit hungover from the closing festivities that took place at the Broken Leg Inn the night before. It is late in the early summer morning, and the group is lounging about the kitchen and the dining area on the first floor of the tower. The smell of freshly brewed coffee and fried bacon filling the air. When a knock comes at the old wooden door, which was hastily installed.
Who the hell?
It's probably a reporter wanting to interview me about the final production. Don't worry, I'll
Never gonna
push
get
him away. I'll push him away. I'll go open the door.
Delric, you open the door and bright light comes streaming in through the doorway. The group winces the sharp pain that comes from the sunlight. Standing there is a young fellow.
Is it an assassin?
No, I'm sure it's just somebody in need of an autograph. Where do I sign?
It's a young fellow, maybe 18 years old. He's wearing a stark white blousey linen shirt under a bright purple vest inlaid with brightly colored embroidery. And around his waist, he's got a long red fabric belt tied above his black leather pants, and a long, thin dagger is on his hip. His dark complexion is made darker by his thin, kind of patchy beard. He gives a bow. Yeah. I am Comrade Ducdamé. I am the firstborn of Domna Patrina Ducdamé, and we are a caravan of travelers seeking a place to find refuge for a royale. We might need the rest and sell our trade and our services and the wares with the people of Verena. We humbly ask if we might use your lands as a place to park our wagons and set up our temporary lodgings. In exchange, we might assist you in keeping up your tower and the surrounding grounds. Everybody please make a history check?
Hey, that's not half bad.
Well, you can just forget about me.
No. Oh. 19. Okay.
Dirty 20.
12.
17.
9.
2.
All right.
Mine's definitely
Neither of you does seem to ring any bells, but the group kind of huddles behind Delric as he's looking out, and you can see this caravan kind of lined up, as I say, not far away, and you recognize this fellow's garb, the way he speaks, and then kind of judging from the folks that he's with, that he's likely a member of a Rosanti caravan. They're an itinerant people. Never staying very long anywhere in particular, often traveling in caravans and frequently adorned in brightly colored garments. They have no nation to call home, but instead travel throughout the nations of Gedris and Fatine and across the length and breadth of the Lorne Empire. They have their own language, which they attribute to their long-forgotten home. The Rosanti are hardy people, good with their hands, profound musicians and artists, and often woven into legend and myth and folklore. Each of their caravans is led by a matron, whom they call Domna, D-O-M-N-A, for those of you who are writing notes like good players, whom they defer all their major decisions affecting their caravan and their tribe. The Rosanti have the unfortunate and baseless reputation of being troublemakers. Often, when something goes wrong, they are camped nearby. They are often unfairly blamed for anything that goes wrong, and this sort of lends its way into this sort of darker aspects of legend and folklore. The group, as I say, peers out sort of over Delric's shoulder and past Corda, this young man, and see lined up on the dirt road that leads up to your estate some 14 or so barrel-shaped wagons, painted and decorated in every color and shade of the rainbow. Pairs of horses, hoof at the ground, eager to be moving again, are unhitched from their labor, and several riders dressed similarly to Corda's circle around the wagons on horseback.
Billy, this young man here said a lot, but none of it had to do with me. So if you want to,
Yeah, I'll take care of it. I'm his
Thank you.
manager.
That was a lot.
Yes. Would you take us to your Domna, or would she care to have breakfast with us? We're just sitting down now.
Oh, it is very kind of you. The Domna, she is resting at the moment, but no doubt we'll come to have. I could probably summon her. We'd
love to have an audience with her.
Are you open to us perhaps camping on your lands? Would you
For
find
this
that
evening,
acceptable?
certainly. But
Excellent.
Vanilla?
Yeah, sounds good. It doesn't bother me.
Oh, well, you are very kind. Just for a moment. Corda looks back over his shoulder and he whistles, and the signals the lead wagon. The folks begin to shout in a language that none of you understands, and the wagons pull off the dirt road and begin to circle up on the grounds in front of your tower. In a matter of less than 20 minutes, they've erected dozens of tents, including several quite large, flamboyantly colored pavilions. And their wagons unpacked, and a half a dozen blazing cook fires are going. You guys kind of you're like standing in the doorway watching all of this happen. None of you has had you've never had a direct connection to the Rosanti people before, but you've seen them at a distance, and certainly have heard legends. At least most of you had heard the legends of the Rosanti. And in time, let's say about 30 or so minutes later, Corda returns with a middle-aged woman in her early 50s with a shock of white hair streaked with raven black, tied up in a red and white polka dot scarf.
Bronan, do we bow?
Her low-cut white blouse tucked into a dark red woolen skirt. She has a gold piercing on the side of her nose attached to a gold chain on a large gold hoop earring. Corda speaks. This is my mother, the Domna of our caravan, Domna Patrina Ducdamé. And the woman smiles and nods to your group. Thank you for accepting us on your lands. I'm afraid that your neighbors were somewhat less hospitable, but please join us this evening after sunset, and we will ensure that you have your bellies full and the light hearts.
Two of our favorite things. Full bellies and light hearts.
You will enjoy yourselves. This I have promised you that, and I will also add. And she kind of looks up at your tower. Let us see what Pashi can do for you. And with that, the woman with deep crow's feet around her eyes, she kind of looks over her shoulder and she yells, "Pashi!" And moments later, a huge man, maybe 6.5 feet tall, with a thick black beard, comes out from the Rosanti camp. He comes up to the group and Domna Patrina, and he begins to go. They begin to go back and forth. And they're going back and forth to one another. And the big man, who is presumably Pashi, takes a look at the tower and then looks at your group. Your tower falls down soon, I think.
Oh.
It's a bit of a fixer-upper.
There's some foundation issues, but a lot of character.
He doesn't seem to understand what you just said, but he's kind of holds up his finger a minute and he turns around. I help, and walks back into the camp. And with that,
he's going to help it fall down soon.
No, I think
Domna, just to make sure, is that right? He's not going to knock it down, right?
Oh no, he's going to help. He's going to help fix.
Just making sure.
He's an excellent stonemason. He was
okay, great.
Very good with his hands.
Bring over a glass of water to
the Domna.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, Bronan. Oh, sorry.
You are Oh, you are very
That's a lot
kind.
of vodka.
Very kind.
Last night?
Yes, thank you. She drinks it greedily. A few moments later, Pashi returns, and he's got a couple other big, burly-looking dudes, only a bit smaller than him, and then a brawny-looking woman. They're lugging several tool chests with them. They immediately begin taking. They just like walk straight past you into the tower and begin taking measurements of windows and bricks and stone.
We ask that you don't go into the basement. There's not bodies or anything. It's just we don't go down there very often.
It's not sex dungeon. No, I'm gonna make more coffee.
What do you find? What is
what that smell is?
Don't want to go down to the basement then.
We got to
Oh, there's like a whole scene of the thing
Roof.
there.
Not that.
Do you understand? Roof.
I understand.
I don't think you have to yell. They're not deaf. They're just they don't.
Okay.
I understand you with the roof very well.
I don't
Thank
speak
you.
Portuguese.
Yes, roof. Yes. She then begins speaking to Pashi. But we just go roof. They give some sort of a hard look at Bronan, and then they nod.
Now's our chance to get like a nameplate for the castle. We could get something etched onto a piece of wood and put it up over the door.
Absolutely, I like this idea.
But we're going with Buckingham Palace, Astle
Buckingham
Castle. What we want to do?
Power of
Power Tower. I like Power Tower.
Tower of Power.
Why don't we just do all of them on the same piece of wood? And
Maybe
it's like,
really long.
it's a really long
Power
piece of
Tower,
wood.
also known as Fuckingham
Also
Palace.
known as Astle Castle.
As Jerry. Maybe our new friends can possibly induct a name to it. You know, just do it for us. Yeah?
1 second, folks. Domna, this is how we interact normally amongst ourselves. Sorry to.
No, it's quite all right. It's quite all right.
If you could
I
name
feel like
this
you probably don't get many things solved, but there's a lot of talking. It seems.
Yeah. It's not until someone pulls out a sword that. Sorry, that sounded
Oh
weird.
yes. No, understood. Yes. Okay.
Maybe you can perhaps. We've been struggling on naming our tower here, and we've come up with a few names that we think work really well. But what would you name this tower? One that features hearty characters like ourselves, the merely players.
Barely standing.
Oh, I don't hate that. That's
Merely standing.
Merely standing.
The merely standing tower.
No.
Jerry's
well,
still good.
maybe we'll work it out later.
Well. Power tower sounds good. You like power tower?
Well, maybe perhaps an audience that watches us regularly.
Damn it! You took it right out of my mouth.
On Monday nights at 7 p.m. Maybe they
Central
can come up
Time?
with suggestions. You know, all of our viewers, our fans.
Yeah, people.
What am I talking about?
Or if
Gary,
they
you
have
have one goddamn play.
a telescope,
I think
and
he's
it's
suffering
theirs,
from
their
sackcloth
YouTube that they can see.
Yes.
Can we turn this off finally?
Yeah. So if you're watching us right now on Twitch and you have a name recommendation for the tower, pop it in the chat. We'll see if it flies. I'll get back to you on that.
Our tower's a little flaccid right now, but it remains erect.
Speak of yours, not mine.
It has not fallen yet.
It hasn't fallen yet.
That suggestion to donate to Classical Theater Company, maybe you go to the top of the pile.
That's great. Now it's going to be named like
I like the way you think.
Building McBuildface.
I'm so down with building.
Great. Now I just gave the idea. That's great.
How about Baja Blast?
I'm pretty sure that one's copyright.
Oh, damn. Well.
If we change like 2 letters,
We could call it Messy Mario. Yep, took that from you, didn't I? With that, Pashi and his crew begin setting about, checking on things, working on stuff, and they immediately go right to work, and you just guys get out of the way, basically.
Please stay out of my drawers.
They don't go. They won't go into your drawers, I promise.
Amelia gets some
The night is
bacon and some a morning beverage and just settles in to watch the proceedings as they work.
Oh yes, okay, very nice. Vornelia, impressed with the burly men and women who are putting some manual labor here to get your tower erect properly. And Vornelia watches intently, munching on some bacon and sipping on some coffee. fighting off a hangover.
I'm gonna go join her.
The early summer sun sets beyond the Berkshire Peaks mountains to the west, and the sounds of crickets and frogs in the nearby stream begin to fill the air. The numerous cook fires in the Rosanti camp illuminate the night. And this, coupled with the colorful paper lanterns that are strung between the barrel-shaped wagons, gives the entire site a sort of ethereal, magical quality to it. The smells of roasting meat and fish and the sounds of laughter and singing fill your senses. And dozens of Rosanti are tending the cook fires, washing clothes on washboards, baking flatbeds on hot stones. Somewhere, someone is playing a lively tune on a fiddle. The tents and wagons and lights and fires and sounds make the scene feel almost alive around you. A couple of dark-haired children come running past you and laughing and playing with a thin metal hoop and stop short at the sight of a tiefling in their midst. Their eyes go wide and they stare at Thexus. The little girl with her hair in dark pigtails whispers, Diabel.
Gesundheit.
And she looks at the boy and he goes, Diabel. Diabel?
Well, if you're done playing with it, and I grab the hoop and I start Man, this thing is fun!
What are you going to attempt to do with the hoop?
I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna put it on the floor and I'm gonna try and roll it, and I want to try and do a roll through it while it's moving.
Yeah.
Okay, make an acrobatics.
All right.
Do a barrel roll.
Barrel roll.
Oh man, buddy.
So that's that's not terrible. That's a 7.
A 7.
It's not great.
That's pretty terrible. Not the worst it could be.
You're supposed to lie to me.
They watch you tackle
I
this.
won't. You roll the hoop and you begin running, and as you do so, you catch your head gets through, but then you catch your shoulder, and then you actually somehow manage to get the whole thing like caught between your legs and your shoulder, so you're like wearing the hoop now, sort of perpendicular to your
These
body.
used to be a lot bigger when I was smaller.
They're like, what? They begin chattering back and forth in their own language. And they're pointing back at Texas, and now they're pointing at you with their hoop.
Can someone translate it?
Help her get out of
Sure.
the
Yes.
I was almost there. I almost had it.
We'll call it a strength check. We'll call it a strength.
I
straight
am
strength.
Animal
fighting
handling.
a little bit.
You are what?
Animal handling.
I'm fighting a little bit, not on purpose.
Well, that's not good, but it's not bad. It's a 10.
That is enough to manage, despite the fact that Kriya's wriggling in the thing. You do manage to remove the hoop.
Let me try it again.
You hand it back to Kriya. And they're like, they're like afraid that the hoop is just going to get completely
I want
destroyed.
to try it again.
Okay, another acrobatics check.
All right. Got it. Oh, 19.
Oh, okay. You begin to roll. It's a slightly misshapen now, but
It's a square.
The shape of me.
It rolls. It rolls. It rolls a little bit of a thump to it, but you manage to leap straight through, and they're like, and you leap through. You do a little barrel roll, and then come up to a standing, a perfect landing through the through the hoop.
I loop my hand through the hoop and spin it around, and I hand it to the kids, and I'm like, now you try.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And then they look at each other and laugh. And as they're handing them back, Domna Patrina steps out and swats the kids away. And they go running off, spinning their hoop again.
The trick is to get drunk before you do it.
Domna, the children saw Fexus and said, Thabel?
Oh, Diabel.
Yeah, what's that?
Devil.
Oh, I'm very sorry.
I love fantasy racism.
They have never seen a tiefling before, and so they are most likely surprised to see you. But that being said, you are all welcome, of course. And she says, "Come, my friends, come." And she leads you through the labyrinth of tents and bodies, and she takes you to the largest wagon, painted dozens of shades of green, and with a gold and yellow trim around it. Small windows with colored glass are inset in the side of it. And there is a black metal stovepipe chimney sort of sticking out the top and billowing black smoke rising out of it. A set of folding steps has been released from the back of the wagon and leads up to a little door on the back of the barrel wagon. There's a modest little fire pit set up outside at basically at the foot of the steps. There are several crates set up around the fire, and there's one sort of very old looking chair which has some well-worn like red velvet cushions on it. The Domna sits in that chair, and then she urges you to sit around the fire. As you get close, you see and can smell that there is a rabbit roasting on a spit over the fire, and Corda is tending it, the young man who you met earlier. The Domna pulls out a long white clay pipe. And she lights it, and within moments you can all smell the red nanny emanating from the pipe.
They did get in my drawer.
May I ask your names so that I may refer to you?
Kreelanov, nice to meet
my
you.
lord.
Oh,
Hello.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Yes, Kree.
Domna.
You may call me Domna.
Domna.
Domna, yes. Domna Patrina, if you would prefer, but either one is fine.
Can I call you Pat?
I'd rather you did not, but
Domna Pat.
We are friends, so it's fine. Whatever you want to call me.
Yo, what was the last place? Where are you coming from?
Oh, we travel quite a bit. We are coming from the south, coming north. We usually take this trek. Most summers we travel along the Teth River, there to the east of us here, and take it north as the weather warms, and then come back around and travel back down south as it cools again. Try not to get stuck in snowstorms, as I hear is troublesome this time of year. Can be very expensive if you get stuck in snowstorms, I've been told. But yes, so that is our general plan of action. So yes, we've come from the marches to the south, and are heading north. We will probably make it as far as the Lorne Highlands to the north, and then turn back around south, come south again.
If they're headed back up towards home, we might be able to give them a message for somebody.
Oh,
If we wanted to say hi.
good idea.
My name is Bronan.
Bronan, it's very nice to meet you, Bronan.
This is Delric.
Delric, yes.
Delric Haventhorne, adventurer, actor, cleric.
They're really the
I
dads
see.
of the
Yes,
group.
so you are...
I forget you're a
yes.
cleric.
Yes, so your patron is Gorwed, yes, I see from the symbol upon your neck.
That is correct.
Yes, the trickster god.
That's right. Yeah.
The Rosanti people have a long history with Gorwed. We have,
I'm sure a positive one.
we are. Oh yes, indeed. We have ties to many who might travel the roads, to many who might have interactions with other people, and Gorwed is someone who sometimes you need to become creative, as you might say.
I would love to share stories with you on my path to
We have
Galway.
many stories, yes, with us, our tribe, and then the Rosanti at large, of course.
Is this going in a rotation by chance, or are we just? Is that your
It's like
pipe?
That's
popcorn.
presumptive.
Oh, is you like?
Well, in our the way we do things, we often pass it around a bit.
yes, here you go. But of course,
Here you go,
yes.
Bronan. You're next.
I didn't know.
That's enough, Bronan.
Pull it.
Take your finger off.
Hold it.
I think it's cash.
Oh, all right.
That is a.
That Colorado trip really hit y'all, huh?
That is a large. Thank you, yes. You are Bronan, yes.
Very tasty.
Oh, I'm very glad you enjoy. It's good.
Supposed
Yes.
to eat.
And you are
Cornelia Greyheart.
Oh, Cornelia,
Nice to meet you.
You are Dwelvin, are you not?
Oh, yes. It's
We do
not
not, I have never met a Dwelf in my time.
we were very respectful of my heritage.
Well,
Usually people assume one way or the other. So
Well, I
Very
see.
refreshing.
We have we see things as they are very often. The Rosanti people. So it's not a. And how did you come to find your way here?
Many, many strange adventures.
Oh, I see. Yes, indeed. Well, certainly strange. I would believe that.
We walked.
You walked.
Yes, we walked.
From the north, I presume.
From where we came from.
Yes, indeed. Yes, where you came from. Is excellent.
We have earned this tower through the Margrave by
yes.
doing services for the town of Verena.
You said you met our neighbours. You didn't have a good interaction with them.
The Kurans.
Yes,
Probably
indeed.
the HOA. Also
Yes,
in the
we stopped along the road and attempted to see if we could set up our caravan on their properties, and none of them were very receptive, I am afraid, to our arrival. It's just not uncommon, unfortunately, but such is the way of things.
Yeah.
When suspicions swirl around.
Well, this is our lovely bard.
My name is Billy Wobblex Domna. A
Billy
pleasure to meet
Wobblex,
you.
yes.
Also, I would love to get to play with your musicians sometime. This is
yes,
absolutely
most of us
bestie.
here. Most of us here are very trained musicians. Indeed, from everything from pipes and fiddles to organs and
I thought he was
the
going to
like.
say from birth.
from mirth. Yes, so most definitely we should strike up. Should strike up some music with some of our musicians without question.
May I introduce my very shy but talented sorcerer friend, Thexis?
Texas. It's a very pleasure to meet you. Thank you for joining us here and allowing us to stay upon your lands. It is very, very kind of you, and I hope that we can repay you by fixing up your tower.
It wasn't that bad. I mean,
It is a bit of a. I don't think of the past inspection, which could be problematic.
The Margrave's OSHA.
Yes, they would come through and they would say no. But we will fix things up, and we will be sure that you are properly compensated for your generous offer to allow us to stay here.
Domna.
Yes,
I'm curious.
yes.
What do y'all do for fun?
What do we do for? Oh well, as I say, we are musicians. We are traders and musicians, and we have some games we can play.
Oh,
I love games.
I love games.
I do
Yes,
too.
yes.
It's called Pass the Pipe, Delric.
Oh, sorry.
you've been
Load it
holding it
again.
for a
You
while.
can't.
It's just like inhaled the
I was
whole
waiting for him.
God damn it. He's going to mime the whole thing.
You know, if people are watching this as a podcast, no one will know what's going on there.
They'll know.
Bronan slowly grinds.
And we watch as
nanny.
Bronan grinds the red nanny into a small pile. He then loads the bowl.
David Attenborough, get out of here!
Imagine a blunt rotation with David Attenborough. Holy shit.
Cornelia!
New bucket list item.
Want to go look at some fucking penguins?
We're inside your refrigerator.
All right. Here we go.
We've all gone through.
We are very grateful, as I say, for your willingness to allow us to stay upon your lands. So enjoy some rabbit. Corda, the rabbits for our friends here. You begin to you have
Take this one.
you have a brief you all have a brief flashback to Puck and the strange adventure that they've taken you on to the forest of Arden. At the mention of rabbits, you haven't really seen a rabbit since that creature Puck.
One of the things I like to do is I'll take this and I'll put a little bit of ant on it. I call it a Bugs Bunny.
God damn it.
And Corda, bring our guests some wine. Bring our guests some wine. And with that, the lad rolls out a small cask of wine, sets it down, uncorks it, and begins to fill little carved wooden cups with the red vintage. And before long, you're all enjoying the deep red wine and the roasted rabbit, which is delicious. And the occasional pull off the Domna Patrina's pipe. And you're unsure of the time, but the big, round, full moon is overhead when the Domna stops talking. And
Finally.
I didn't catch any of that.
And actually eyes Billy for a moment. And she kind of leans in, kind of closely to you, and the heat from the fire is here, and you get the like distinct sense that she is like, it's almost like she's looking through you for a second, Billy, and suddenly the shadows of the fire begin to like just dance across her face, giving her this sort of otherworldly look. You, Mr. Wobblex.
Yes, Domna?
You have something different about you. Different than these others have.
Oh, they found the herpes.
Haircut.
You have traveled with the Fae folk, have you not?
Yeah. I used to run with the fairy folk for a little bit, and left that. You thought I'd spread my wings a little. Started running with these lovely folk, and
and you can almost feel like the ring / crown you wear on the chain around your neck begins to tingle a little bit. And she gets even just like a little bit closer. She goes, I see Queen Mab hath been with you. She is the fairy's midwife. And she begins to try to explain this. She begins to explain this to the group. And she comes in the shape no bigger than an agate stone on the forefinger of an alderman. Your father was an alderman, was he not? Mr. Wobblex.
yeah.
Is drawn from a team of little atomies over men's noses as they lie asleep. Her wagon spokes made of long spinner's legs, the cover of wings of grasshoppers, her traces the smallest of spider webs, her colors of the moonshine's watery beams, her whip of cricket's bones, the lash of film, her wagoner, a grey, small-coated gnat, not half so big as a round little worm, but pricked from the lazy finger of a maid. Her chariot is an empty hazelnut, made by the joiner's squirrel, or old grub. Time out of mind the fairies' coachmakers, and in this state she gallops night by night through lovers' brains, and then they dream of love. Or courtiers' knees, who straight dream on fees. Or ladies' lips, who straight on kisses dream, which oft the angry Mab with blisters plagues, because their breaths with sweetmeats tainted are. Sometimes she gallops o'er a courtier's nose, and then dreams he of smelling out a suit. And sometimes she, with a tithe pig's tail, tickling a priest's nose as he lies asleep, then dreams he of another benefice. And she looks at you, Delrica, she says this. Sometimes she driveth over a soldier's neck, and then dreams he of cutting foreign throats, of breaches, ambuscados, fatinish blades, of heaths of health's 5 fathoms deeps, and then anon, drums in his ear, at which he starts, and wakes, and thus, being frighted, swears a prayer or two, and sleeps again. This is that very Mab that plats the manes of horses in the night, and bakes the elf locks in foul, sluttish hairs, which once untangled much misfortune bodes. This is the hag. When maids lie on their backs, presses them, and learns them first to bear. And she looks at the two of you and she says the word bear. Making them women of good carriage. This is she.
So this is like an old girlfriend of yours or something.
The fire seems to roar once again, filling the area with bright firelight. Come, friends. Come. And with that, the Rosanti leader rises and heads to a large nearby tent of blue and white stripes. Come.
Oh, no. No.
Did you hear all that exposition?
I've got a baby
feel like-
fox inside. I've got to go tuck in.
Is there
Why
a
don't we just
subtle
turn
way
in
to
for the
detect
night?
magic?
Sorry, kind of got brought up a lot of memories there. What are we doing?
The Domna has turned around and headed back. There's a very large, the largest tent that you can see in the immediate area, a blue and white striped tent. She says, come. And she opens the flap.
It's simple.
start-
We're following the stranger into a tent. Come on.
I start blindly following her.
Okay, creep, ambles.
Hanging at the very back of this group. I'm like, I'm so
Hey, probably got more
skeptical.
booze in here. Come on.
Well,
All right. Bronan, the party continues. Let us go.
I'm starting to feel.
I heard they got away cooking
Yeah.
cooking
I
a
noticed-
lamb and a
about
big
this
vat
is
of
not-
I'll second the last.
Something's
Yeah.
feeling.
wine.
I noticed he's starting to feel weird, and so I want to like play a prank on him. So I go over to Cornelia. Cornelia, watch this. Hey, Bronan, what are you doing? Come on.
I feel better. All right, let's go.
Is Broden believing?
No, he just knows how to party. Make some more room.
Sure.
I'll trail in
He's a
second to
bro.
last through the.
Okay.
I'm not. I've got a bad feeling.
We're making an entrance.
You walk
Bad
in
feeling about
to the
it.
big tent, which somehow feels strangely even bigger on the inside than it did on the outside.
TARDIS.
A set of 4 iron
Call it
braziers
TARDIS.
illuminate the interior of the tent. And in the center of the tent, on the grassy floor, is a large circular structure, some 10 feet across, and about 2 feet high. And upon closer inspection, it appears to be a small diorama of an arena. Complete with a ring stadium seating and a wall sealing off the hard-packed dirt floor. You asked earlier about the games that we like to play. I have a game for you, my friends, she says. It is very special and something we only offer to our dearest friends. But as I say, there is something special about you.
It's the
craps?
nanny. I
Mahjong?
swear, that's all it is.
Yahtzee?
As you can see,
Go
clearly
fish.
this is the stage, and I jump onto the ring. Aha! Yes, we're
With
back.
that, she whips off a blanket at her feet to reveal a small wooden chest. And then she opens the chest. And inside are 6 identical white rag dolls. Which she shows you. They're all soft and white rag dolls, and they're identical. And she holds out the chest. Take a doll.
Oh, we're playing props.
All right.
Oh, this is.
Why are you so naive?
Oh, you know,
I'm afraid of dolls. I don't
she
know
read
if
me
I
earlier,
like
so I
it.
just feel like, you know.
Pretend it's a Barbie.
Don't be rude. Take the weird
Can
rag doll.
I grab one, I put it in my mouth, and I shake it really
You
hard.
shake it.
Pick it up.
Okay. You pick up the rag doll.
Yes, and.
Hold the doll and close your eyes.
I close one eye.
Must close both eyes, Cornelia. Come on.
Use your third eye.
Close both
I'll
eyes.
steal all our money.
That's racist.
That was not the intention.
That is racist. You close your eyes, and the dolls begin to make your hands tingle a bit.
My doll's name is Jen.
And instinctively, you open your eyes and see the dolls begin to shimmer and twist in your hands until the tiny little rag doll is now an imitation of you.
Broden, am I high?
Oh, it's
Or is that
pretty-
me?
complete with clothing and armor and gear.
I forgot my eyes are different
I've
colors.
lost weight.
It was illness.
Yes.
Now place your puppet in the arena.
Huh?
Yes.
I put it in the arena.
Place it in the arena. You place it in the arena, and she says, "Now, take a drink of this." And she hands a goblet to Bronan first. It's filled with a thick green fluid, and she says, "You first."
It's flubber.
What is that?
What
Wormwood?
is that?
It smells. It smells.
the custom.
It smells sweet and not unpleasant.
When in Rostani.
Drinks from a stranger? Oh.
It's weed.
Liquid weed. It's my turn.
Yes, indeed.
more
Yes.
I'm in heaven.
Oh.
Can I detect poison?
You can, sure, yeah, absolutely. That is a
Use
spell
that
you
spell
have,
slot.
yes?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, uh-huh.
Okay. I do that.
You cast detect poison. It is not poisoned.
It's not poison.
This isn't one of those jokes where you make the new people all poop themselves, is it?
It is not. But I like that they.
Put it right. I've done that one before.
Maybe-
So susceptible today, my God.
Maybe next time
Can I sniff it?
you sniff it. It smells sweet and very, very alluring.
Am I detecting anything familiar?
No, you've never smelled this
Okay,
before.
now I'd take a big swig.
You take a big swig. All right, great.
Is it good?
It is.
Oh, it's got a good
Waterfall.
There's just a
what's the
little
backwash?
spittle left in the.
That might be backwash from Bronan.
There's a walnut in
There's
this.
some bacon in it.
It's Queen Mab.
Sorry.
Oh, that was mine, sorry.
That was in my mouth.
Can't drink if
I've been keeping.
chug.
Keep it in your mouth.
It has a sweet taste, and it is warm as it goes down your throat.
sweet like deception.
Then you begin to feel kind of dizzy. Not unpleasantly so. But
I feel dizzy.
A little dizzy, and then the whole tent begins to kind of spin around you
It's
just slightly.
NyQuil.
And then blackness consumes each of you.
Oh.
A moment passes, and you open your eyes, and you blink for a moment, and it's a very disorienting moment. And you realize that you are now looking out of the eyes of your rag doll, which is down in the arena.
What's going on here?
Why are you talking like that?
You see your bodies standing over you with their eyes closed in a circle around you. And Domna Patrina's voice breaks the silence. Now, this is the game. We will see which of you is the strongest or most cunning combatant. And the winner will get a prize, a very highly prized item, which I promise each of you would want.
Well, if we all gang up on Kree, we have a chance.
Fuck you.
And with that, we'll take a 10-minute break.
Thank you, Tank.
And
And we will be back in 10 minutes on the other side of this, and we will see what the merely players do when squared off against one another. If you have not yet donated to the Classical Theater Company, we ask that you please do so. That's why we do this, after all. So you can donate to the Classical Theater Company by going to our Twitch channel and finding our PayPal information. You can donate straight to PayPal, or you can go to theclassicaltheater.org and donate to the Classical Theater Company directly that way. If you follow us on Twitch and you donate, you will be entered to win this super cool piece of art of the entire party of the Merely Players, drawn by our very own Mark Alba. And it comes on this super nifty hologram paper. So you should do that. We will be back in 10 minutes, at which point we will find out how the Merely Players get down.
Perfect.
Catch his hands.
Hello, welcome back to Be or RPG. We're glad you've stuck with us through our break. We are back now, and if you have not yet donated to the Classical Theater Company, now is the time. It's always the time, but now is included in that. You can go below to our PayPal account. The information is below in our Twitch channel, or you can go to classicaltheater.org and donate directly there. If you follow us on Twitch and you donate to the Classical Theater Company, you will be entered to win this super cool piece of art by our very own Mark Alba of all of the characters of the Merely Players of To Be or RPG. We will announce the name of a winner at the end of the night. So, donate. It's tax deductible. You support the arts, and you get entered to win this cool piece of art, which is also art. The arts. Support the arts and get art. Carney. Okay. Yes. That's okay. It's I don't have my phone is on my desk.
Okay.
We're back. Technical issues. We're dancing around some technical things this evening, so please bear with us.
Bear.
The bear is with us.
I have severe
And also
chronic.
with you.
You made it better. You made it better. I was gonna be depressed.
So, with that, we left our merely players in the center of a very unusual setup here, a little arena in the heart of this Rosanti camp, which is pitched right outside of their tower, just south of the town of Verona. And after an evening of some festivities and some drinking and some eating and some storytelling, they have made their way into this tent. And in this tent, they have been given dolls, and then these dolls have now been completely infused with their spirit. And so now they are in this small little arena. And these dolls, where these dolls have been placed, and they are now in control of those dolls. And we are going to see, via combat, who is the most cunning and/or the strongest warrior amongst the merely players. The winner will garner a very special prize, which would be valued by any of these particular folks. So with that, can everyone please roll initiative?
Initiative roll.
You bitch! It won't be me, that's for sure.
So roll a die 20 and add your initiative modifier, which should be towards the top of your front page of your character sheet. And with that, do we have anyone who's 20 to 25?
I'm 21.
Wow!
21.
21. Cree. Very nice. Anyone 15 to 20?
19.
19 Texas. All right.
Y'all are far away.
Yeah, but I can shoot things at you, buddy.
10 to 15.
I'd just like to say now
13.
that it's not personal.
14.
I just really want to know what that prize is.
I just want to say right now, it's very
13.
personal.
13 Delric.
If you kill me,
It's
I will
not
never
personal.
forgive you.
It's just business.
5 to 10.
4!
That's not 5 to 10.
Oh, I don't count.
9.
9. All right.
Sorry.
I thought, it's like
You just got
excited.
Excited.
Bronan's
You went
a
the
9.
long way around.
And Billy is a 4.
With an embarrassing 4. For more than one reason.
Double embarrassing.
Yeah.
And with
everyone,
that,
again.
the initiatives have been set. As I say, you have this disorienting moment, and you blink your eyes and realize that you are now in the doll, and can control the doll. It has all of your features, powers, and abilities that your character normally has.
I'm a real one.
And as your eyes open up, which was previously this sort of empty floor, dirt, hard-packed floor, begins to shimmer a little bit, and water sprouts up, and a small pond appears upon the floor there. Trees grow up out of one particular corner, and rocks sort of jut out of the floor. And this is the arena in which you shall battle. The Domna says, you may not leave this. Upon leaving the bounds of the arena, you will automatically be disqualified.
Is the boundary elevated? Like
It is. There's a wall,
Okay, how tall is it?
10 feet.
So let me get this straight. You want us to turn on our closest friends for some random unknown prize?
Y'all are friends with Delric?
That is correct.
Okay, great.
Just making sure.
I noticed that Kree's getting ready to fight. I'm like,
And with that, Cree, it is your turn.
I run over to Billy and I throw him.
You can try.
So you're gonna run straight up to him. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5 squares. You can move up to
I want to
6.
try and pick him up and swing him and throw him.
Okay, we're gonna call this a grapple check.
Okay.
So this will be an opposed grapple check. So you're gonna roll your athletics abilities.
And I'm going to cutting words and go, Kree, you fucking asshole! And bardic energy.
it's
To
just like the
make a-
fight's not even starting. She's just so excited. to
I'm
do
like,
this.
yeah!
Yeah, she's like
Pick up a
throwing him.
motherfucker and hit him with another motherfucker.
I got
18.
And then
This is minus your cutting words.
D6 roll, and then mine was natural 1.
Oh no!
Well,
Bye, buddy.
burning spells. Okay.
Billy is grappled, and you want to chuck him.
Yeah, I would like to grab him and swing him and try and chuck him towards the center.
How does one grab the
Or
boy?
wait, is this water right here?
This is a small pond.
Oh, I want
which
to try
has
and throw him
sprung
in the
up.
pond.
Can't swim.
You
you
wouldn't
can't?
be able to chuck
I
him.
can swim
You wouldn't be
fine.
able to chuck him all the way to the pond from where you are right now. That's about 25 feet away.
Be
I'll
mad
give it a
about that
shot.
and rage
Give it all that you got.
Okay. Billy, how much do you weigh?
Let's call it 160 pounds.
Is it on your character sheet? by
I don't
chance?
think I have the weight.
You weigh 1 mark.
On the back page.
On the back? Oh, I didn't put that down.
Oh, all right. We're gonna call it 160.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you?
We'll just call it I'm gonna just call it a strength check. Just to
Okay.
see from you, Cree.
He's got the beef.
Okay.
We got the beef.
So you've got your hands on him.
190.
He's not able to get away, and we're gonna say you're gonna try to chuck him.
12.
12.
Yeah.
You managed to get him prone about 10 feet away.
Oh, sorry, buddy. I was aiming for the pond.
So Cree, you go
good.
charging up. You grab him and you just chuck him. Billy, you hurtle through the air and like land face first and like skid along the dirt there.
Does it hurt?
Yes, it doesn't feel great.
Oh, okay. Just like.
Woo!
I don't know if,
Merry
like,
Festivus,
physically I'm,
everybody.
like,
I mean,
experiencing the pain.
you're not going to disembowel your friends, but yeah, I mean, there's a level of
Do you
being
believe
dragged
this
across
is
the
a
grid.
real thing that's happening?
VR's getting
even though
crazy.
Our bodies are up.
Yes. So, shut up. All right, Cree, and is that your turn?
Yep.
Great. Thexus, what would you like to do?
I feel so bad for this. I can't even come up with anything witty. I'm gonna mind spike Cree.
Okay. What is the range on Mind Spike?
60 feet.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Mind spike.
55 feet, so just in range. Okay. Thexus.
Getting real messy Mario.
Thexus, standing on the edge of this pond with your back up against the wall here. You go to Mind Spike Cree.
First is wild magic.
Okay.
It happened?
Thank you so much for coming, guys.
Oh,
it's
what
been really,
happened?
really nice
Yes.
having you. I'd like to thank the Academy.
Did you just wild magic for the second time ever?
Fuck yes, dude. Yes.
This is the episode to do it.
Messy Mario.
Well, I bought a D100 for this.
Okay.
Hey!
This would be great.
So, Thexus, the nice thing is, there are no ramifications to this in general. So we
Except
will
my
see.
dignity.
I
Except your dignity.
Leave that at the door.
Please be bubbles.
When
So
did we
you,
ever get that
so
dignity?
Thexus, you close your eyes, summon upon the well of magic that is within you, and go to cast Mind Spike. But instead, this happens.
I was feeling so confident. Can I just say
This
that?
could be really cool, though.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Is that 9? 9.
Oh, what is it?
You cast Magic Missile as a 5th level spell.
Oh no!
I can take it.
Dude, that's gonna
That's
end you.
Okay.
That'll wipe someone.
Level 5?
So as a 5th level spell, that means you cast 7 magic missiles. So it's 3 for first level, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. 7.
And none of them miss.
And none of them miss.
None
They
of them
don't miss.
Magic missiles do not miss.
Texas
so
don't miss.
so 7d4 plus 7.
If you want to
Dude, this is starting off so well.
No, I like doing it one by one. It's evil. 3. Someone help me count. 3.
Okay.
I'm not the right person.
1.
4.
Fuck. Hold on. 1. 4. 2. 4. 1. 4. How many do I have left?
20.
That's 8.
20.
Okay, knock off that last one.
Okay.
It's 77 plus 7.
So then that's let's see, 7, 9 plus 2 is 11.
20.
Hey, it's 20.
20.
No.
No.
No, it's 16 plus.
4.
Which is 20.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
the last one?
But it's plus 7.
I thought it was plus 7. Yeah.
It's plus 1 for each of the
Because it's
D4s.
1d4 for each bolt. And plus 1
1d4 plus 1 for
30.
each magic missile.
So
So
27.
77 plus 7.
Oh.
7d7.
So 74 plus 7. Yeah.
74.
All right. So
Yes.
it is 23.
23. So you go to cast Mind Spike. You focus on Kree, and there's something about this being like shunted into this weird doll form that it doesn't quite mesh. And instead, you cast one of your favorite spells, Magic Missile. And 7 magic missiles come shooting one after the other.
Jesus Christ, that's not a thing.
Searing right over Billy. You can feel like the hairs on the back of your neck rise up, and they slam into you. Bam,
What the bloody hell, Nexus? Thought we were having a fun game.
Oh, I'm gonna get a bearskin rug after this.
You even the playing field, if anything. So.
You take 23 points of damage.
Thexus has the bloodlust.
Yeah, no, I think it's more like, ooh, flying.
Is that
I got a brown stripe on the back of my shirt.
at all taken off of my tally? No, because I didn't even roll for the spell.
I think you.
Because you wild magic.
I just wild
No,
magic.
you
rolled.
have to cast.
You cast the spell, so yeah, it's a normal. You cast the first level spell.
The wildness took over.
Yes.
God.
Thank you. All right.
That's great.
Thexus, anything else?
Damn.
Props.
You just want to roll one.
It's just maniacal laughter.
All right.
Turn to Kree. I've never seen him
Cornelia,
do
it
this
is your
before.
turn.
Wow, we're fucking
Delric,
terrifying.
you're on deck.
So, what's the range for entangle?
You'd have to tell me.
Okay,
sorry.
Brilliant.
Visually, it's actually very interesting because I threw him and then immediately it was
20
like,
feet.
20 feet. So that is
Well, I was trying to use
4
I was
squares
trying to
from
like
you.
the advantage, like
So
this is
I
the one that
guess
attacks wisdom.
is that
So I was like, that might be the smartest
Delric is
move,
nearest
and
to you,
then
yep.
that happened.
how far can I run without it being?
You can move up to 6 squares.
Okay.
If that had hit me, it would have wiped
So
me.
yes, I'm going to entangle Delric.
Okay.
Derek.
Delric.
No, Derek is in the county. I'm Derek. What do I need to roll?
Hit Derek.
Derek
I
does
could
your
have sworn
taxes.
your name was Derek.
Yeah, Derek from Rise and Conquer.
You're messing with
Derek.
us? Derek, man. Has your name been Delric this whole time?
That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
You need to make a
Ramsey
strength check against
Straight?
my spell save DC.
Comfort.
Okay.
Or
Ramsey
be
Comfort's not
grappled.
shit.
Is that what?
Derek took his pot.
Entangled.
But what is that? What's
Ramsey
the
Rubber.
Restrained.
restrained? That's what it is.
I don't know. How do I know
Derek
that?
Raventhorn.
Derek Raventhorn.
Restrained.
Restrained. Okay.
Haventhorn.
Nat 20.
Whoa.
Nat 20, baby.
So
That's my whole turn?
well,
that's your
well,
spell.
you can. Well, you'll need to move a little bit if you want to get him in range. So, would you like to move just enough to get him in range?
Well, that's what I
Just
mean.
enough to get
So-
him
I'd
ready.
fight y'all for a
And
pack
then
of
I'll let
ramen
you
noodles. This is a good day.
What's
I want a pack
ramen?
of Kool-Aid
What's ramen
after this.
noodles?
Well, I've already failed.
Is that a
You
weird,
move forward.
weird
You cast
noodle
the you
soup?
cast the spell. You still have 2 squares you can move if you're so inclined.
Okay.
You get these really nice noodles. And this
I
little
guess
I just
I'll-
flex my thigh muscle and break the lines.
You break free?
His confidence has gone through the roof. He's unstoppable.
It's a song.
There's a song. It's somewhere in there.
My thigh had to break free.
Leave it to the butt.
I was just gonna entangle.
Definitely is not my
You
calves.
ruined it.
No.
Thanks, Dad.
That upper thigh though? Yeah.
Singular, just the one thigh.
Good thing you got my right leg.
I haven't done an action yet.
That was your.
Your spell was your action. So
Okay,
you still have, you still have
You have a
2
bonus
squares you can
action,
still move, and you have a
or-
bonus action.
Do I have
I can't believe I rolled a 1.
Can I just? It would be an action for me to shoot a slingshot at him, right?
It would be an action.
Is it with the other one? It looked like an 89.
If this goes over well, we could take this to the fighting pit and make a mint. People will pay so much
I
money.
would rather make money.
I don't know. I don't know that I have any bonus action that's going to.
Good for you.
Okay.
Is that fun?
So I guess
Mint
that's
chocolate?
No.
Okay, Cordelia, thank you.
That was
Delric, what would you like to do? Bronan, you're on
Yeah.
deck.
I mean,
All right.
I'm gonna go back to working
It's
on
almost on
jokes.
an
Bronan,
89. I
shut
would have
up.
become invisible.
You're on deck.
eat herbs.
I know what I'm
For a minute.
I'm going to, as a,
Cornelius. She's too squishy.
I'm going to cast Mirror Image.
Okay.
3 duplicates of yourself appear in your space. Until the spell ends, the duplicate moves with you and mimics your actions, shifting position so it's impossible to track which image is real. Each time I'm targeted with an attack, during the spell's duration. I roll a d20 to determine whether the attack instead targets one of your duplicates. Then there's numbers based on that.
Okay, great. You call upon Gorwet to imbue you with this mirror image, and suddenly there are, is that 4 of you? There's 3 duplicates.
3 duplicates is 4.
So there's 4 of you now standing sort of next to one another, as if one Delric wasn't annoying enough.
And the thing about my things is that there is a
Please.
delay with each one, so it's like, all right, everyone. Now you want to face the true Delric.
Derek.
And then,
Will the real Delric Haventhorn please stand up? Stand up.
I then am going to cast spiritual weapon,
Okay.
and I'm gonna move in close on.
You're gonna move where? On Vornelia?
So I'm gonna move onto her. Yes.
Domna's going to be like,
On
normally it
to
takes
me.
about 2 minutes before everyone starts throwing
One,
hands at
two.
each other because they're
And
all
I'm
friends,
just going to
but
just
y'all went
constantly
fucking
talk to
forward.
her about my day in the life of an actor.
You
and
always
just like for the
kids
next
are calling
round,
you
it's
the
just
devil
like
or
so.
You're killing me.
Your spiritual weapon. It's a bonus action to
It is
cast.
a bonus action to you create a floating spectral weapon that in range.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any defense against that?
No, I'm rising that the sword. It cannot attack yet.
That will be your weapon.
My weapon.
Okay.
So I'm telling her about the life as an actor.
It's torture. You wish he would just have hit you with the mace on the top of your head. Okay. Is that your turn, Delric?
Yes.
All right, great. Bronan, what would you like to do? Billy, you're on deck.
What?
Billy's on deck.
Okay, I will cast Shield of Faith,
Yes.
which gives me up to 10 minutes of a +2 to my AC, which puts me at a 22.
22 with your shield. You mean. 22 with your shield. Okay. You close your eyes. You grab the holy symbol around your neck, and you pray to Iluid, the moon goddess, to protect you. And this sort of shaft of moonlight comes down upon you, and you feel you are enveloped now in this almost white, radiant light. You are properly shielded by your faith.
I will move into the trees.
Okay. Just do right in the middle between all of them. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Into the bush.
Okay. You
I'm so fucking scared.
you move your way into the trees. Okay.
These are my friends.
Anything else, Bronan?
No.
Okay,
He just
great.
starts crying.
Yeah. Billy, it's your turn. What would you like to do? You are currently prone.
If I were to Misty Step, would
Yes.
that get me standing again?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to bonus action Misty Step, 60 feet. I don't know how many squares that is, but as close as I
12.
can to those rocks.
Okay. You want to be on this side of the rock?
On the other side of, if I can, that little rock side, that
Okay.
outcropping.
Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You want there?
Yeah.
Okay. This swirling mist immediately envelops you on the ground, and then appears another place, and out you step. You are now on the other side of the rock.
Perfect. I would like to then, with my action, use Vicious Mockery
Okay.
to tell Kree, "Ha! You threw me and you got throwed down! Working on it! Ha! No, Vicious Mockery!
All right.
It's not what you said, it's the way you said it.
Is that a saving
That
throw?
hurts.
Vicious Mockery is a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Oh.
Wisdom saving throw, please. Great.
What?
Come on! Hey! All right.
don't tell me.
Wisdom save, so
Okay,
not a wisdom check.
So 13.
14 is my spell save DC.
Okay. Then you did not make the save.
Damn.
So that's a D4, and you have disadvantage on your next attack.
Okay.
All right. So you take D4 points of damage.
Does it add anything to Vicious Mockery? No, just a D4. So 1 point of insult, because it was such
And
a
I
shit
have-
insult.
Boy, Billy!
Disadvantage on my next attack.
Spit on her?
I bit my thumb.
Anything else, Billy?
Write that down.
I'm gonna just slide around the rock and keep an eye on Delric and Vonelia. Just 2 squares.
Which one?
God, that's gonna get old really quick.
And that'll be my turn.
All right. Thank you. All right. Back around to you, Kree.
Oh, it's me. How far away am I from the edge of the pond?
From the edge of the pond, 5, 10, 15, we'll call it 15 feet. It's the closest point.
So can I get to the pond and jump in?
Yes.
Okay, I run to the edge of the pond and I dive under.
5, 10, 15, 20, you're in.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right, great. So you get into the pond. It's actually pleasantly lukewarm. And it's you can get in.
Peed in it.
It's about up to your knees at this point where you're standing.
Do I have any room to make any progress, or is that the extent of my movement?
Let's see, 10, 15, 20. It's double movement until you have to start swimming, it'll be double movement.
Oh, okay.
So
I would like to get as far as I can. I would like to try and secretly...
You could move one more square.
Okay. I am trying to secretly move along the edge of the bottom of the pond towards
You want to go
Texas.
there?
Huh?
So like around the edge of the pond?
In the direction of Texas, like
Okay.
straight. Yeah.
So there?
Straight
Okay.
for him.
All right, great. Okay, that's your move.
That's it.
Anything else you care to do?
You know what? I'm mad now.
Gonna rage?
I'm mad. I'm gonna get real angry.
You know, Mark says you have every right. That's
So you're gonna rage then?
Yeah, I'm gonna rage.
All right, so that is your bonus action this round to rage, which means you take you have half damage from all physical attacks, but I think also psychic attacks. Don't you have a special?
You get a +2 to your
except
damage.
Oh, because beast. Wait.
Bear. I know Bear.
No, that's shifting.
Bear gets everything.
Resistance to all damage except psychic damage.
But
Uh.
did you not get a when you leveled up? Am I making that up? Okay.
That
Whatever's
it
on that
doesn't-
page
it
is
doesn't
correct.
say it
so.
on here, so.
Okay, great. So everything but psychic damage.
Yeah.
All right, great. So you are protected. When you shift. Anyway, regardless, there you go. And do you care to make an attack this round? Okay. So just to be clear, you either have to be attacked or attack to maintain your rage.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Very good. Is that your turn?
Yes.
All right. Very good. Thank you, Kree. Texas, what would you like to do? Kree is now
I'm
lurking in the water.
Quick
Oh, I'm
game
freezing.
question:
Oh, yes.
if I raged at the end of my last turn, it carries through to the next turn, right? At least.
No. So if you're not attacked this round, you'll have to re-rage.
Oh.
Yeah, you can do it several times a day, so you'll be fine.
Okay.
Okay.
So if she's not attacked in this round of turns,
She would
loses.
burn one of her rages.
Good to know. If if I were to use that ring of jumping, can you remind me again how much I can, like how far I can jump it? 'Cause it's not specified on the card.
It's the jump spell, though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no, wait, I've got it here. The spell's next to it.
There you go.
It just says it's tripled.
Triple. And your jumping is, I think
10
it's
plus your strength?
Let's see.
So that would be
jumping.
17.
Okay, look.
17 times 3.
Uh-huh.
Math.
I'm not 12, I'm sitting down. I
17
can't.
You
times
could jump
3.
really far.
51.
You can jump super far.
50 feet. Damn. It's a
Let's
dash
see what we got here. Jumping.
Just to double check.
Plug Classical Theater Company while I do this.
While we're figuring out what to do next, you should figure out how to donate to the Classical Theater. You could do that by
It's
going
not
to
hard.
Yeah, go down to the link below. You can click on it, and it'll take you to a page where you can donate, which is a tax-deductible donation to one of the only classical theater-producing theaters in the state of Texas. So do it. Why don't you do it?
Because classical theater makes good shit.
Do it.
Do it now! Do it now!
You can do
Put that cookie down!
It's not a tumor. It's not.
And if Arnold, you're watching, just load us up with some cash, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a tax donation on.
He's
it.
knocking around
send
in
a
your
quick
pocket,
mail.
you know?
Yeah, you know,
Or
Arnold.
one of those
Schwarzenegger-
little donkeys you have. The miniature horses, whatever he has.
Does he
Shetland
have?
ponies.
Yeah.
Shetland
That's
pony.
adorable. Does he have like a little herd of
Shetland.
tiny horses?
We should just call out celebrities.
Instead of a car, I just want
Lady
like
Gaga,
6
yeah.
little
Send us-
ponies.
I
to just take me
nominate.
everywhere.
I nominate Beyonce for the Donate to Classical Theater challenge.
Yeah. I nominate Matthew McConaughey. Yeah, I like you guys.
Houston.
You guys are all right.
Houston
All
native
right.
Lizzo.
Richard
all right.
Linklater. Remember
Yeah.
your roots, dog. Remember your roots.
Vincent Price,
Right?
if you're listening,
Is he dead?
that's not how this works.
I got another Houston guy. Patrick
he's listening.
Swayze. Ah, damn it. I love that guy.
Wes Anderson.
Although, that might be a good one
I don't
to
know why
call
this
on,
is so hard.
because he is pretty good in ghosts.
Find jumping
So,
distances.
I mean,
You're in danger, girl.
Hey, at least you
figure
could give
something
us
else
some
out.
pottery. Right? I've never seen
whoa!
ghosts.
She can just jump.
You need to watch that movie.
She can jump into my body as Whoopi Goldberg can jump into my body.
Whoopi
and
Goldberg.
she can
The
control
shadow
Whoopi Goldberg's
people-
alive. What?
The shadow people at the end of that movie
the
scared the
scariest.
crap.
Like,
And they're really,
Okay.
really
I'm
bad.
about 2 seconds from
So classical
just
theater
picking a number.
Would y'all?
the ghosts were actually slow down baby cries.
All right, that's
Yeah,
it.
it was terrible.
That's all the comment we're taking.
Poltergeist,
We're going to
or-
say, here's jumping.
Is that what?
You're
Something
moving.
about
You're
jumping?
10 plus feet and jump the number of feet up to your strength score. So what's your strength score?
7.
7. So you have 17. You can jump 17 feet. You can triple that.
17 times 3.
51.
Thank you. 51 feet. So that's 10 squares.
And that can go.
Let me just.
Any direction you want.
Cool.
He's gonna dunk on us.
Yeah,
Probably.
I'm gonna jump over Cree. You don't know where Cree is. Cree's a shadow.
You can't
Is that as far as I
As
go?
far as you can jump.
Oh, then I'm gonna go towards Bronan. Never
John
mind.
Crina?
I jump out of the water.
I come up out of the water.
You use the ring and feel very springy and leap through the air and then come
Now
down.
you'll use it for everything.
There.
As I'm flying through the air, because that's a bonus action, I'm like casting magic missile at the first level at Delric.
At Delric.
Yes.
Okay, what's the range on magic missile?
120.
Okie dokie. That is
Wait, I have to determine if it's my duplicate.
But it doesn't
Oh.
miss.
But it would hit my duplicate because it can miss my duplicate.
he makes a point.
This point's stupid.
So it's gonna hit a duplicate.
Okay.
That's fine.
So that is a wild magic roll for starters.
Oh no. No.
Okay.
Does damage even matter if it's just hitting his duplicate?
Do your duplicates take damage?
Bring that back.
Once it's damaged,
Like
it's dead.
Oh,
Okay.
then-
So the
Magic missile.
we'll say the three magical darts simultaneously impact. Bam! And one of the duplicates disappears.
You're welcome, Cornelia.
One of Delric's duplicates has been discorporated.
Thank you.
All right. Bornelia, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I would like to cast Thunder Wave,
done more.
evoke Thunder Wave. A wave of thunderous force sweeps out from me. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from me must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from me.
Oh boy.
On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't pushed.
Okay. So first we'll go with a saving throw.
I fail.
Yo, no.
Yeah, I fail. Her DC saves like a what? 13? Yeah, no. I fail.
So Bornelia, you through this doll, you pulled the very tiny forces of nature from beneath you, and bring your hands together. Boom! And this massive wave of thunderous sound erupts from you.
It
Yes,
looks adorable.
Each time a creature targets you with an attack during the spell's duration,
it is not a targeted attack.
It's not. Oh, it's an area of effect.
Yes.
Okay. So this is on me. And the duplicates?
The duplicates are in the square, so I'm going to say that they are similarly affected. So Bornelia, so it's 2d8 thunder damage.
Yes.
Okay, so roll 2d8, which is the diamond D-shaped one.
2,
Okay.
8.
No,
Yes.
10 points of damage. Okay, that is it for your duplicates.
Okay.
They are evaporated,
that now.
and you are thrown back 10 feet, which would actually take you into the wall. So we're going to call that we're gonna call that some bludgeoning
Is that
damage.
enough wall for you?
You take 2 more points of bludgeoning damage from the impacts in the
2 plus
arena
10?
wall.
I'm in the
Yes, so 12 total.
If someone else is attacking you.
Does it say they're knocked prone or no?
The letters.
It doesn't just say.
It would say they were knocked prone.
It just says they are pushed
They're
10 feet away.
pushed back. Okay, great.
And
Okay.
and the spell emits a thunderous boom audible from out to 300 feet.
Crack, which is about 3 actual feet in our mini arena size. Excellent. Okay, anything else,
From the
Cornelia?
cult.
have the big
I would like to activate my
Trapped card.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna activate Zephyr Strike, which is
Okay.
my bonus action.
All right.
I now move like the wind until my spell ends. My movement does not provoke opportunity attacks.
Okay, great. All right, very good. So you then summon the wind. There's a sort of swirling wind around you. Your hair, your orange locks, sort of rising up around you, and you are summoned this wind that is swirling about you. All right. Anything else, Cornelia?
That's all.
Okay, Delric, what would you like to do? You've been blasted backwards. Your duplicates having been evaporated by this thunderous blast.
Does that do anything to a spiritual weapon?
It does not.
Okay.
Is spiritual weapon a concentration spell?
No.
Okay, great.
And I'm gonna use my invoke duplicity, and
Okay.
I rise up, and the often charming look and smile that I give is now gone, and there's a very menacing look on Delric's face as a duplicate comes up. This duplicate looks like the mirror images, but this has little electricity floating around it. It's an upset duplicate.
Okay.
And
Delrit's fucking pissed.
I cast it next to Cornelia, and I then and it whispers in her ear, "Try again." And I move in close with myself.
Doesn't say it like that.
Yeah.
Try
and then
again.
I attack with my spiritual weapon as a bonus action.
Yes.
With advantage.
Okay, so it was not a bonus action to summon the.
not, it's
Okay,
an
great. Okay. So now with your.
And now I have advantage on
Advantage.
attacks.
Right.
And she wants
I
disadvantage.
love the guy.
So Vornelia, another duplicate of
stumbled
Delric,
into
like
this.
your worst nightmare. There's just more and more Delrics,
It's the more sickly looking one.
God.
and they're now just staring. At
Nat
both of
20 and
them.
a nat 1.
Oh!
Wow.
20.
Nat
Birth
20.
and death,
Nice.
right
Great
there.
battle. What is going? I've had 2 nat 20s.
Span the scope of human experience.
I'm really bummed about those images because I was gonna have 5 of me. I was really over that.
Everyone's-
Nat
everyone's-
20.
Shit, bitch.
My
Everyone's
spiritual
nightmare.
weapon is
PTSD of Loki.
yeah, right.
Imagine the dolls look like this.
This is a 1d8 plus my spell, so it's gonna be 2d8.
Yes, so
red
it's 2d8 plus
squad.
any modifiers.
Wait, what happened to Thornton?
Oh, he just never came with us. I was gonna grab him before we went into the tent.
He's probably hanging out in the tower.
8, 12 plus
Pat-
The Domna's just sitting there.
12 plus 4, 16 points of damage.
16 points of damage from our dear Vornelia.
Yoof.
You see both duplicates go up and just go.
What is the spiritual weapon? What is the form of?
It's an Oscar.
Oh my god.
Bitch.
It's like the
Well played.
fantasy version of Oscar.
The Grouch.
There's a statuette, a golden statuette that's been turned upside down, is being used as a bludgeon on you.
But it says
Vornelia.
best asshole, not best actor.
Well, and it just clubs you upside the head.
It's an AVN award.
Asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tight.
It's an AVN award.
You earned that.
I don't
Anything
get
else,
that.
Delric?
You earned
Adult
that.
video.
Anything else, Delric?
Oh, sure.
Best
Best
asshole.
asshole.
Anything else, Delric? That's
Garrett,
your-
why do you
Bronan.
Are you done with your asshole?
Great. Bronan, it's your turn. Billy, you're on deck.
Unfortunately, I'm closest to Dex.
I haven't done shit to you yet.
No, you haven't.
But you're
This
right
is
there.
a battle royale, and I'm not necessarily happy about doing this.
The blood
But I
Andrew,
have
if you
to.
come after me, I'm calling transphobia.
Everyone's an equal enemy to me. I hate everyone. I'm just gonna run and swing my sword.
Okay.
I like to think we were all just
wait.
waiting to do this.
Yeah. There's a lot of
Make an
pent-up
attack roll with your
aggression we need to
longsword,
work
please.
We've been
out.
living in this tower for like a month. We're a little sick of each other.
Wait.
Does 15 hits?
He leaves his socks in.
It's 15 hits.
Hold on, I'm checking something
She
before.
doesn't even wear socks half the time. How does she have so many?
I'm checking.
Because the tower is like that, the rooms are right above each other, so we have to go through each other's rooms.
I'm gonna use Tides of Chaos to get an advantage on a saving throw. Can I do that?
This is not a saving throw.
What is it?
It's just attacking your armor class.
Oh,
He's
well,
swinging a sword. So what? So we just need your armor class.
Oh, well then, fuck. He hits me.
Okay, the 15 hits. So please roll for damage.
He looks so uncomfortable.
You're gonna make me cry. He's gonna one.
Real bad about this.
He's gonna one shot me. Isn't
But
he?
I'm gonna go ahead and divine smite as well.
Sure.
Smooted.
Oh no. He's about to meet Jesus.
And the little tiny longsword starts
Boy,
to
you hit
glow.
me with like 30 missiles.
That was an axe,
This isn't a fiend.
No.
bitch.
No, I'm
a fiend for 10
No, it's a fair question.
Yeah. All right. So it's 1d8 natural, which is 4, so that's 7.
7 points of damage plus.
7 plus.
Oh yeah.
14 more.
Hi.
21 points of damage?
Yes.
21 points of damage, Texas.
Well, I'm standing.
You bring
And
this.
I come up and I say, "Boy, I'm so sorry."
No, you're not, you bitch.
I just imagine you like jumping over there and then landing, going ha, and then
And
him
then
just
it's
going.
I just come out of the tree.
Texas,
me.
you take a big old.
He's not even attacking, he
Cut to
just
your
walks.
side.
Is there like stuffing coming out of
As Bronan's longsword cuts into your doll.
Do we squeak every time we get hit?
Like a
Oh,
chew
like
toy.
a dog toy.
Anything else, Bronan?
No.
Okay.
If I get hit again.
Billy, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to.
I would love help.
I can't see. Well, I'm behind that rock.
You're behind that rock.
But
You
she's
can
under the-
see, you can see them. That's the only person you can see directly from where you're standing at this exact moment.
Vernelia and Delric.
Yes, Delric and Vornelia and Delric.
I'm gonna. All right, we'll try this. We're gonna do Hex.
Okay.
And I'm going to Hex Delric. Don't think. that-
Delric and Belric. And then if you
You're
make any more,
dangerous, bro.
Selric.
Yeah.
Elric. Belric.
Tell me.
Place
Tell
a
me
curse
about
on-
your duplicate. Does he have to like pick, or how does that work with this?
I only have advantage with someone that within 5 feet,
Okay.
like that. But
So I'm hexing Delric, the man,
I mean, you think?
and
Oh,
he has
the-
disadvantage on Wisdom saving throws.
You will now have disadvantage on Wisdom saving throws.
Barely.
You call upon the Fey powers and use them to bewitch Delric. Delric, kind of a funny feeling comes over you.
And then that's a bonus
And what's
action.
I'm sorry.
there's
What's the
cosmo
range on
laws.
this?
Hex is a total of 90 feet.
Okay, there is a range.
Am I within 60 feet of them?
You should team up and beat them all.
Yep.
And then,
I would like
say that
to-
in the
You are
game.
50 feet from Delric. And
I go,
42.
Delric, it was one fucking play! Vicious mockery. And
Bring that boy down a level.
yeah, so a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
Okay. Oh, I make it now.
Wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
You gotta beat a 14.
I failed.
Oh,
Cool. D4.
Nice,
1.
bud.
And you have disadvantage on your next attack roll.
You take 1 point of damage and you have disadvantage.
Yeah, yeah.
So your feelings are hurt by that.
No, I think with the 1 damage, I'm like, the reviews say otherwise.
But in your heart,
it kind of.
In your heart,
But from up here?
in your heart, you know that those reviews said Derek.
from your manager.
Your actual coach. Yeah.
My manager.
This is Monopoly.
Anything else, Billy?
I'm going to just shift 1 square back off the rock. Just one, not away from it, but alongside it. Perfect.
All right.
Yeah.
You slide back. All right. Anything else, Billy?
That'll do it.
Okay. Back around to you, Cree. What would you like to do?
Okay. I would like to swim slightly closer to the edge of the pond where I think that Thexus still is. And then I want to try and jump out of the water and throw a javelin at where I think Thexus still is.
Okay.
I come from the water.
If you tell me that's impossible, I'll take it. But
I won't.
That's
It
what
is
I'm
not.
trying
It
to
is.
do.
It is not impossible.
I will.
I'm just seeing how
Shit.
far you can move while swimming. Because again, it's strange.
I
Strange.
do
things
like
here.
to
GM
mix
learns
it
the
up.
rules of Dungeons and Dragons live. On
Hey,
app.
watch it. This is not often called for swimming. Here we go.
I do like to mix it up. Do like to keep you on your toes.
Oh, by the way, I found jumping finally here.
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah.
I
was on that page.
We're hunting for spells. Please donate to the Classical Theater Company. It's the reason we're doing this, and it will continue to provide you with Dungeons and Dragons content as well as classical
It is.
theater.
It is double. So you can. It costs double to move
Okay.
in water. So you want to swim.
Yes.
So 1, 2, and that is.
I think that's Bronan's.
That is the farthest. That is as far. Oh no, you can move 1 more. 3.
Yeah. Can I still kind of come up out of the water and throw something?
You can, yes,
Okay.
uh-huh.
Then I would like to try and do that.
All right. So you
Doesn't
swim. You pop up at this point in the pond. It's like kind of like up to your shoulders. So you would guess it might be 8 feet at the deepest point in the middle of the pond. Anyways, you pop up and you're chucking a javelin. Okay. You chuck a javelin. You don't need to roll because there's no one there.
Sure. And I have disadvantage anyway. So can this be the one I take disadvantage on?
Sure.
Okay, great.
You burn a javelin. So one of your javelins, you huck it, and it shatters on the arena wall. There's no
also-
one standing there.
She's also not raging anymore?
Where'd she go?
Yeah, 'cause
Fair.
attacking
Yes,
one.
that would be the end. That would be the end of one of your rages. So if you wanted to do rage, you would need to re-rage. Just a heads up.
Okay. So that if I miss, it doesn't. Okay, great.
Perfect.
Well, you didn't attack anyone. Just like,
Well,
if
not
I-
actually being anyone. So
Yeah.
yeah,
That's it.
cool. All right, Thexus, what would you like to do?
So I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna use the ring of jumping again.
Yes.
And I'm gonna. If I jump onto the top of the wall, am I out of the arena?
yeah.
Yes, you cannot move to the top of the wall. You can
But I can get on it.
you can get on the
You're
wall.
spider climbing.
Yeah. I'm gonna jump and stick onto it.
Okay.
And I did see as I was reading it, I can move hands free on surfaces. So I
Okay,
can
great.
just stand on it.
That's so funny.
Great. There will be an attack of opportunity if you try to move away.
Oh, I'm gonna not do that, man. Oh, shit.
Can't swim.
Well, is it an action?
Just to stick onto the wall, but not to jump.
So it's not an action to use the ring, correct? It's a bonus action. In which case, your action could be to disengage, which means you would not have an attack of opportunity on you, and you can make that jump.
Yeah. Can I jump more?
Laser pointer. Point that laser.
You can move 10 squares, jumping.
But I have that ring.
That's with the ring. You can jump 10 squares.
Oh, I understand. Then I'm just gonna try to get into this area if I can.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3,
Sure.
and then up.
Yeah.
Can't get me up here.
Opportunity attack then?
He's disengaging.
Oh, disengage. Good move.
Disengage or that engage?
It's allegedly sideways.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Theoretically, this. But
Yes.
We're gonna go with this. Okay. You jump back, Bronan. You're like, what the? You leap basically backwards and like stick your feet directly to the back the wall. You're now like standing facing down, 10 feet up. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
What
That
the
is-
fuck?
Cornelia, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I would like to use my bonus action to activate the staff of the adder.
You muttered the activation word, and the head of the staff, which is normally a very realistic-looking cobra head, begins to unravel and wind, and it is now a live, living cobra head. It is now active.
Okay, so has it been a minute since my last turn?
It is not.
So Zephyr Strike is still happening.
Yes.
All right. So I go to melee attack.
Yes.
Delric or
Yes.
his double.
Great.
With
With the-
disadvantage.
Disadvantage because of the. And do you have advantage because of Zephyr Strike or no?
Once before the spell ends, I can give myself advantage on one weapon attack roll
So
on my
even.
turn. That attack deals an extra 1d8 force damage on a hit. Whether I hit or miss, my walking speed increases by 30 feet until the end of my turn.
Great.
And I can't, if I move away, he can't opportunity attack me.
Terrific.
Okay.
So you have disadvantage because of his duplicate, but you
Right.
have advantage, so it evens out. So it's just going to be a regular d20. So you're going to
Okay.
roll a d20, and you're going to add your proficiency modifier, your proficiency bonus, or which is still two, I think.
Let's see. Oh no, it's a 6.
Ah. You swing the staff, but
But proficiency 8.
an 8. This still does not hit.
Darn it!
You bring it down. Delric brings up his shield, and the staff clatters off of the shield.
So-
But you can still move.
Okay.
And you does
And
not
I-
get an attack of opportunity
Okay.
because of the Zephyr. And you have an additional 30 feet, so you can move up
Right.
to 12 squares.
So I angrily move away into the trees.
All right. 1, 2,
So much
3,
running
4,
away.
5, 6, 7, 8. Is that where you want to be?
Yes.
Okay. And with that, you like move with the wind. Delric, you stop for a second. There's like this gust of wind blows by your face, and then suddenly Bornelia is no longer standing in front of you. Anything else, Bornelia?
That's all I can do, right? Yeah.
I think that's about right.
Okay. I blow raspberry. Ooh.
Oh, blowing a
I blow
raspberry. Truly vicious mockery.
Whoa, don't take it
All
too
right.
far.
Delric,
We
it is
still wanna
your
be
turn. What would
friends
you like to
after
do?
How far is she now?
She is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Leave
30,
me
35 feet
alone.
from you. I'm going to say from where you're standing right now under partial cover if you're making an attack.
She would be in partial cover.
From
If you're
range.
making an attack. Yeah.
Can I see Billy?
Yes.
Fucking try it, mate. Try it. Bitch, you won't. He will.
I'm going
Oh,
to.
Do you ever have an idea that you wish you didn't have, but you know it's a good one?
All the time.
All the time.
I'm gonna move with my illusion towards Cornelia.
Towards Cornelia. Your full move?
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ew!
And I'm not adjacent.
He wasn't done telling
like
his
to-
You are
opening night
adjacent.
story.
I just can't fit you in the square with the trait, but yes, you are technically adjacent now.
Okay.
Would you like the duplicate as well? Adjacent? No.
Correct.
Okay.
Oh!
That's just pinched between me and Bronan. Doesn't sound that bad to me. And then my spiritual weapon's just gonna chill her.
Oh, shit.
Your spiritual
do you
weapon?
think
Oh
about
yeah.
that?
It was
Can I
20 feet,
attack
is
him
it?
since he came towards me?
20,
Don't think about that.
20 feet. And can it go? I don't think it takes damage.
No, it does not take damage. The spiritual weapon?
Yeah.
No. But it can only move, 20 feet? Well, with your bonus.
I heard that one.
I'm gonna make it go around the. It's gonna go start heading towards Julia too. It's
like
gonna be 20 feet.
Honestly, it
What's
sounds like
going
they're
on
taking
over
more
here?
hits than me.
There's a bar fight happening on the
and,
inside of the tent.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, great. Bronan, what would you like to do?
How far am I from Texas?
Oh my God,
You're,
buddy, give me a
1,
break.
2, 3, 4. So you're 20. and then he's up 10 feet, so you would be unable to reach him
Bitch.
with a melee weapon.
Yes.
I'm 6'2" with a longsword.
And he's wearing Nikes.
I would give you a chance, but it would be disadvantage at an attempt to try to hit. I mean, you'd be swinging with the.
But they are
I
sideways.
mean, you're not going to get a lot of force to like. You see what I'm saying?
You man it.
I will give you disadvantage if you want to try to make a melee attack up the wall.
Dude, just look behind you. Oh, when I move, I whistle.
Golly.
A bird lands on your shoulder.
Very, very tiny bird.
All right.
It's a gnat.
To Vernelia I go.
God,
But-
give me a break.
In a way that I'm not close to Delta. Or his dupe.
I notice this awkward tension.
Cornelia is now between the two of you. And neither of you are adjacent to yourself.
No, Bronan,
each other.
we're friends. We were just
She'll
fighting.
attack.
Okay. Cornelia. Bronan attacks.
Oh God.
Does a 12 hit?
So what's your
I
armor
do
class?
My armor class. Okay.
Yep.
Armor class is a 12. So
It hits.
Damn.
Oh wait, no. Does Zephyr Strike give you a bonus to your armor class? Or- no,
I
Zephyr.
don't think
No.
so. No. I'm just fast.
No. Okay.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
And I'll go ahead and expend my final smite.
Okay. This is what smite is this?
Just a divine.
Divine smite. Okay.
So it's another 2d8.
Okay.
So first d8 is an 8.
Whoa.
So that's 11.
11 points of damage from the first swing of the blade, and then the glowing white energy brought down divinely by
This is my first. It's just
by
my
Bronan
and now my divine smite.
unleashes an additional.
2. I'm so sorry, you guys. I hate this. I hate you for doing this.
Then don't do it.
He's like, I loved it.
For another 14.
Yeesh.
Negative 12. Did you ran into the
Should have
trees?
run like the wind the other way.
Cornelia, everything starts to swirl kind
Cornelia,
of
we were
black.
going to team up and tear them all down.
And Cornelia disappears. The ragdoll drops, and no longer the image of Cornelia. Cornelia, your eyes pop open, and you're now back in your body, staring down at your companions.
Oh, can I slam my hand down on Bro's doll?
You may not.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. Ilya would forgive me.
The only
First one
reason.
out.
Anything else, Bronan?
No.
Okay. Very good. Okay, Billy, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna come around the rock and
1,
pulling-
2.
Yeah, so I'm within 90 feet of both Delric and Bronan.
The boys in the bushes.
And I, just enough so I reach 90 feet.
Well, that's less than 90 feet.
And
but that is
as I come around the rock, I pull out my lute and start to sing a soft lullaby. Baby boys, fall asleep, and then cast sleep.
okay. So,
He
so
sings
you
it every night
you
to them.
put
Yeah.
you put a certain number of hit points to sleep, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
There's no
5d8.
saving throw.
Yeah. The spell and sends creatures into magical slumber. Roll 5d8. The total is how many hit points of creatures the
Yep.
spell can affect. Creatures within 20 feet of that point within the range are affected in ascending order of their current
Yep.
hit points.
Okay.
Okay. So, all right. 8, 5. That's
13.
13, 17, 20, 23.
Okay. 23 hit points are put to sleep. Who has fewer hit points than
Like left?
right now?
I have 17 hit points.
I have 19.
Delric, you fall asleep.
Does he pee his pants?
Oh, please, does it?
Make a Constitution save.
Piss your pants, boy.
I was like, that's not part of the
That's a character.
Constitution saving throw, 19.
Nah.
Nothing.
He holds his breath.
Not even.
I got an erection.
You fall asleep. The image disappears.
Like as soon as you
and
fall asleep.
now Delric has fallen asleep.
Assuming I lose my concentration.
Yes. Yeah. You are now asleep. The duplicate disappears, but it is a
My spiritual weapon remains.
It is triggered by it's a magical trigger, but it is a natural sleep. So someone could be woken up by shaking or loud noises or whatever. Okay.
And then just want to run hide behind the rock again.
Okay.
Bitch. You gotta be the last one
1, 2,
standing.
3, 1, 2.
You gotta get in there. Come on.
I'll let you guys kind of thin out
on,
the field, and then I'll make my move.
I'm gonna get you.
Laser pointer.
Take it from Cornelia. All right, very good. Brown. Sorry. So that is Billy. Back to you, Cree.
Okay.
What'd you call the Bronan?
Still swimming.
Disappointed that there's
swimming.
nobody in front of me. Can I go towards this? Can I get all the way over there and get up on the
1,
shore?
2. So that's 2, 4, 5. So you have one more square if you're good. Now you can move. From that
Standing
point.
here, would I be able to, if I were to hypothetically
Yes.
say, take out a torch and light it and huck it at the trees, could I reach the trees from here?
That's pretty far.
It's pretty far. Okay. Can I
Probably
get it?
get Dex's.
I could try throwing a javelin at Thexus.
You could.
Why don't I do that? I'll
All
do
right.
that.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Really
Okay.
cute.
To hit is just okay. So 17 to hit.
Okay, 17 is your armor class. Yes. Okay. Roll for damage for your
Okay.
javelin.
1 would be so good. 8. Bye.
You out?
You
3 hit points because of the big boy.
Big boy.
Thexus, you everything goes black for just a second. You feel like it's sort of like this pinprick, and everything goes dark, and then you open your eyes back up. The rag doll, now without any sort of images on it, drops to the ground, and you're now standing up in your body, watching down on your comrades.
Well, now you can get a hot dog or something.
Yeah.
And get a hot dog.
So that is your second javelin now utilized. Okay.
Well done.
Anything else, Cree?
That's it.
All
Well
right.
deserved. Honestly, well deserved.
All right. Thexus is now down.
Bye.
Delric, you are asleep. Bronan, what would you like to do? You have an unconscious.
I can't have a bad dream and wake up? I don't get a
That's
roll?
not how that works, buddy.
If you pee.
Pee yourself awake.
From Cree? If you have an unconscious person there, you could take a coup de grace on that. I mean, I'm saying.
But I'm sleeping like
I'm
this.
just curious.
You are
Very cute.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Holding
30,
my
35, 40, 45 feet. Okay.
Your AV
I
animal.
will.
You move the one square.
And I get advantage.
You have advantage.
Yeah, I was
You're gonna win.
Snipe.
Wow, Bronan, real chivalrous man. I'm hitting a man while he's asleep, you coward.
You don't know.
My sword is sitting there going, or my spiritual weapon's like,
Isn't your
Why is it
spiritual weapon
vibrating?
I don't know.
a little man,
does
a little bald naked man?
Does a 16
Just undulating.
Any attack that hits the creature is a critical
please
hit.
don't use me.
What?
Come on, chicken buddy,
Does a 16 hit? Your shield.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh my
it
God.
hits. It is a critical hit. Because he is unconscious.
So that means double
All's
damage.
fair and love
That means double the dice and then add the bonus.
Double the dice.
Sorry.
I just wanted to.
Give the boy a bad review, Bronan.
So that's gonna be
Curse down.
Oh!
Still alive, bitch.
You wake up as Brown's standing over you, having shoved his longsword into you. You are now conscious and prone. You
gotta win this
you are
for us,
awake.
buddy.
I'm leaving here, man.
Hard boys.
All right.
You should have fought this
Anything
like
else, Brown?
barehanded.
Wait.
We'll never get this chance ever again.
Tail base.
Billy, it's your turn. What would
All
you like
right,
to
it's
do?
my turn. Okay, so Kree's out of the water.
Yes.
Delric's down. I'm gonna roll around the bar and go, "How's that feel, mate?" And then a vicious mockery.
1, 2, 3. Can you remind what the range is on that again?
60 feet. So I'll close whatever distance I need to.
No, they're just in range. He's just in
Right,
range.
and so I'm going to cast vicious mockery. Disadvantage, wisdom save.
Oh, okay, me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right.
We really hate those
Wisdom saving
stories.
throw.
Okay.
Disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage?
Because you were hexed.
Well, no, I fell asleep, so is that not?
That's not concentration.
You're at prone.
Oh, prone, yeah, it's not that kind of thing. I failed.
All right. D4, D6. So that's 8 total.
Damage?
Yeah.
I die for fucking words, dude? Really?
If anyone's gonna die from words, I think it's gonna be Delving.
Your manager just told you you're a piece of crap.
You are seriously offended by these words, and like like a tear rolls down your doll's face just before everything goes black. And you waken, and you're now standing over the arena with your other companions.
I get out my journal and just start
We're just
With my
laughing.
bonus action,
Yes.
Hex lets me move the curse if a creature falls before 0 hit points
Yes.
to another creature. Can I put it on Bronan?
Wait, can you repeat that one more time?
So Hex, if the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn. So not this turn, but the following.
So there's a hex just
Floating.
hovering.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going
my
to get you. yeah. I earned you that award.
All
I
right.
can go on who?
Yeah,
I was going to, well, I have to wait till the next turn, I
To
think.
put it on who?
You.
But anyone.
Anyone, yeah.
Listen, bitch.
He's
I'm
sitting
trying
Is
to
the-
strategize.
Is the ABA still there?
and
Like,
then
is the
I give it
ABA like
three
still
squares.
sitting there?
1, 2, 3.
Actually, I'm gonna stay right where I am.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna get a toodaloo.
All right. Anything else, Billy?
Very full
That'll do it.
turn.
Kree, what would you like to do?
Get a lot done. I would like to close about half the distance towards the trees, take out a torch, light it, and throw it at the trees.
Okay. You pull out a torch. You ignite it as your. It's going to be your action to light up to pull out a torch and light it.
Okay. So I can't throw it?
Not till next turn.
Well then, fuck that.
Fuck that.
In
You
that
put the torch back.
case,
That never happens.
that family of squirrels.
How close can I get to? Can I get close enough to Billy that I could throw a hand axe at him?
To Billy.
It's 2060.
Because I'd have to go
1, 2,
around.
3, 4, 5, 6. No, not a hand axe. Well, what's the range on a hand axe?
60.
Yes, you could long range it.
Okay. But I am closer to.
You could throw
Bronan.
a javelin, though.
Okay. Then from that spot,
Yep.
I'm gonna throw. I actually have more than 2 javelins now, because I got one.
We picked it up from
Did you? Yeah, I think you had some made, right? Or am I making that up?
Wilford Brim.
The battle royale allows us to restock on all ammo
Yeah.
to beat the game.
Okay. How about I'll throw a hand axe at Bronan. That's what I'll start.
Bronan.
So
okay.
a hand axe at Bronan. Because I'm closer to him.
Okay, yes, you are 35 feet away.
Then
from
I'll
Bronan.
throw one at Bronan.
Okay, so you move there and then huck your hand axe. So make an attack with disadvantage because it is at longer range.
15.
No.
You
Wait. Funny do?
Bronan brings his shield up at the last
add
moment
this
and
when to hit?
To the attack bonus?
Or that's just
Does she add an attack bonus to
hit?
with
No.
okay.
Oh, yes.
To make the attack.
yeah. So you roll a d20 and add your
In that case, I got a 19.
a 19. Does a
The
19
answer's still
hit?
no.
Oh, okay. Damn, you beefy.
Chilly.
boys.
He pulls his shield up, and the hand axe clatters off of it.
Ah,
Ting.
I'm coming for you.
I know.
You just wait. You just wait right there.
I understand.
I'll be right here.
All right. Anything else, great?
No.
Okay.
Who are these people yelling at us?
Yelp
All right.
viewers.
The critics.
Bronan, what would you like to do?
Now, Billy can see me. If
Yes.
Billy can't see me, then he can't do the hex thing, right? He has to be able to see me.
Presumably, that is
I
correct.
can see within range.
But does Bronan know that? History check.
We've been jamming for a while.
That's a
He probably
game.
seen me do it.
That's okay.
question.
Yeah, I would say you wouldn't have knowledge of that.
Give her hitting a sleeping man.
Well, you know what? I'll allow you to make an Arcana check.
It's fair.
What is the question that he's asking?
If he knows that if I can't see him, I can't hex him.
No, it's a 7.
Okay,
I don't know.
you have know that. Okay.
Wait, no
What's that to
shit.
do?
How far is Kree from me?
What's it? 35, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, 35.
And Billy?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
And I can move up to...
Just
30.
a standard move is 30. You could dash just double that.
She's 35 and he's 60.
You could move adjacent to her in a single turn.
Okay, I'll do
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
that. I will attempt to grapple.
Oh, an attempted grapple. So this would be an opposed athletics check. So athletics check from you. What'd you get?
9.
You don't know me. 6.
You grapple. You come up behind and grab Cree. All right. What would you like to do?
My
Nice.
money's still on you. Dude,
That's
that
right.
better be Bronan.
That is your action.
But it's part of the action is doing whatever grapple you are doing. If it's like a leg tackle or a right, or if a chokehold.
I mean, are you attempting to like
Attack, grapple,
move her prone
chokehold.
or just
a chokehold.
bear hold her?
Fireman carry.
Bear hold.
Okay, so you've come behind. You now have her. She is now grappled. You can attempt
yes, the bear hold.
on the next round to make an attack while she is grappled. If you would. All right. Anything else, Bronan? Billy, what would you like to do? You see this now going on.
I would like to hex Bronan,
I shed a happy tear.
and I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery
Bronan, you feel
with a Wisdom saving.
weird, off a little bit. It's a strange sensation.
Disadvantage on your Wisdom saving throws.
Disadvantage on your wisdom saving throw, I guess.
Now I've got
Cast
to do
Vicious Mockery.
a wisdom saving throw.
Yes, so at disadvantage, so roll 2 die 20 and take the lower of the 2.
Oh, you only can take people out who are still sleeping.
Who put me to sleep?
That's not the point.
So I get a 5.
A 5
Against 14.
so that does not succeed.
So because of the hex, it's an extra D6
All right.
and a D4. So 7 points total and disadvantage on your next attack roll.
7 points of damage of psychic damage and disadvantage on your next attack roll.
And then as my action, I'm gonna just roll back behind that rock.
Oh God.
He's gonna win by talking shit from behind the rock. If that's not
That's
a merely
literally what
player's win.
he's like poking his head out to go like, "Hey, you're stupid." And then he's
All right. Kree, it's your turn. You are currently
you're a
grappled.
caster.
Okay, I would like to try and break the grapple.
All right, so
The
that'll be again opposed athletics checks. So
Okay.
16.
11.
you do not break the grapple.
Ah,
That is your action.
do not get
you
free.
do not get free.
Then
Bronan.
can I?
Nope.
Oh,
Oh, no. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is me.
I know. That's why I called your name now.
Yes, yes. Sorry. Well, I will try and attack at disadvantage.
No, it is with advantage since the
Cancel.
target is
Oh, it's
grappled.
canceled.
Oh, right.
Because
Sorry,
of the
because of the hex.
disadvantage from
Yes.
hex,
Cancel, cancel.
So canceled. So regular
Getting
attack.
everyone.
Gapple. Get me out of this gapple.
I doubt it. A 15?
It's a 15 hit.
No.
You're on the plus.
I have no.
Okay, you can't quite get the angle to stab Kree, even though you've got her by one arm.
Damn it.
All right. Anything else, Bronan?
No.
Okay, Billy, what would you like to do?
We're gonna talk some more shit. Are you guys gonna dance? Are you gonna fight me? And I do it once more to Bronan for a.
Are you gonna fight me?
Yeah.
From over there.
Yeah.
That's so right.
One more Vicious Mockery. 14 is a disadvantage as the DC to beat.
Oh, I got a natural 1.
So,
Or is it? Yeah.
You have disadvantage.
so 6 points of damage, disadvantage again.
All right, 6 more points of psychic damage. As you're trying to wrestle Kree, and just your head is pounding from the insult. hurts you on the inside at the thought of it. Okay. Anything else, Billy?
I'm gonna stand right there and then give Bronan the toodaloo fingers.
Brave, very brave. Okay, Kree, what would you like to do?
I want to grackle that grapple.
Okay, make it opposed athletics checks again.
Okie doke.
You're just chipping away at him.
That's what I do.
That's 17.
I diminish you.
That's 16.
Ooh.
You break the grapple.
I wanna rear my head back and try and break his nose with the back of my head. That's how I want
Okay.
to break
Break his squishy doll nose.
Is the break an action?
And the break is an action.
So I can move, but I can't attack.
Correct. Or a bonus action.
Is an unarmed attack a free action?
No, it's an attack.
I guess
And if she moves, is there an opportunity?
If you attempt to break adjacency, there will be an attack.
I'm going to rage. I'm not going to break adjacency.
Perfect. You use your bonus action to rage.
And pull out my sword, but I'm not going to attack with it.
Okay. You draw your sword.
Pull out my sword. Sorry.
Okay. Anything else, Kree?
That's it.
Bronan.
I have to attack now.
Oh, I'm kind of sorry.
Disadvantage again?
Yes.
Yes, disadvantage again.
2 nat 20s.
That'd be nuts.
I think that's
No.
like a super win.
No,
We
huh?
used to wear
Got a 1.
5 o'clock.
You try to swing, but the insults that have been slung at you just utterly
Two crit misses.
utterly distract you.
When I get a 1,
Kree, back to you again.
Oh, already. Then I would
Oh, I'm
like.
sorry, Billy. I apologize. Billy, it's your turn.
Sorry, before you get to do that, I go, Bronan, just give up, mate, and vicious mockery one more time.
All right.
Does he have disadvantage still?
Yes, disadvantage because of the hex.
4.
Okay. That is 3, 6, 9.
damn, you're fine.
Unbelievable.
Oh my god!
Oh, if
Just
you win
you
this,
and me,
buddy.
It's you and me, Kree.
Bronan, all the features that were etched into your doll dissipate,
Did so
and you drop.
much work for you.
Yeah, dude, like, he.
You open your eyes, Bronan. Now you're now standing, but again, you feel a little something wet
Yeah.
trickle down the
Everyone's
side of your
gonna
face.
dogpile me as soon as I come out of this game.
Steal your
and just-
treasure and divide it amongst
Beat the
ourselves.
shit out of me.
All right.
Oh, do you have more?
Anything else, Billy?
I'm just gonna. I see like after Bronan goes, I see Kree turn around and I go, Kree, it's not what you think. I want to back up against the wall, 6 squares.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
I'll go right up against
All right.
that wall.
Wish you could climb it.
No, no. And that'll be
Can't
it.
she rage run?
No, you have to make an attack or be attacked to maintain rage.
I watch Bronan fall, doll, just fall limp in front of me. And I turn around and I see Billy and I smile. And I start,
Where it all started.
So I start like
Unfinished
loping.
business.
I lope like half the distance,
All right,
and then
1,
from
2,
a
3,
spot
4, 5, 6.
right there,
That's your full move.
I throw. Because this is as far as I can go and still attack. Correct?
It's 35 feet from you right now.
Okay. Then I throw a hand axe at him.
Okay. So that is a
just
hand
hit
axe
the
at
doll right in
disadvantage
the
since it is
face.
long range, right? For a hand axe, 35 feet.
I thought long range was 60.
Yeah, it's 20
That's
over
maximum range.
60.
What is it? 20? So it's 20, 60.
Yeah.
Okay. So it is long range.
Okay.
So it's a disadvantage.
So would it then be smarter? Because a javelin is 30, 120. Should I?
That would still be. You're 35 feet away, so it'll be
Okay.
long range for a javelin as well.
All right. Well then, fuck it. I'll throw a hand axe.
Okay. Do it. Disadvantage.
That's a 14.
So
That meets. I'll take it. I'll take this one on the chin.
you
I'll take the hand axe on the chin.
you hook it.
Hook it.
It sticks into your shoulder. Thud. Please roll for damage.
Okay. That's not great.
you don't know
That's
what you're doing.
8.
Oh my lord.
Well, you get one more good one. And that's it for me. Bonus action now. Oh, is it your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, hex. And then I go, hold up! And I hit my guitar and hold person.
Grab the wall.
You strum the lute and fast hold person.
Or hex first for disadvantage on wisdom.
Bonus, yes.
And then hold person as my action, which is a wisdom saving throw, or be paralyzed.
Wisdom
right.
saving throw.
Disadvantage?
Magic versus brawn. We'll see how this goes.
So it got a 2 on the second roll.
That does not succeed, I don't think.
So you are now paralyzed
all of
for
your
the
muscles.
duration for a minute.
Hold up. Every round you get to attempt
Roll.
a saving throw.
Okay.
All your stuffing.
But I'll always be at a disadvantage because I'm always going to be hexed.
Yes.
No,
Oh.
because it's a concentration spell. So the whole person's a concentration.
Yes.
And so now you just have.
I see.
it's
So the
just-
hex
the hex is gone.
Thank you.
Oh, if you win, I'm going to be so mad.
I am too.
If you Billy win.
I know.
So
this is like-
your muscles all
No, it
lock
is
up, and you can
100% a
see, and you
character
can
win.
hear, and you
Yes.
can smell, but you cannot move.
Can I
All right, Billy.
spit on him?
So is that the end of your turn?
that is the end of my hold person turn. So I guess you get to make
Okay.
a
So
save.
now you get to make a saving throw.
Oh, please don't break it. That's
That's
That's 20.
That's what
damn it.
She rolls the Kraken!
Oh fuck! All right.
These are great rolls in this match, man.
So I'm actually gonna. Do I break it with my mind or do I break it with my body? 'Cause I can,
Please don't kill me
Your
in one
will.
shot.
can I pretend like I break it with my will and then can I continue pretending that I'm still paralyzed?
can
Is
do
that a
whatever you
thing?
like.
Oh, that's a performance.
At the end of its turn. At the end of your turns, though.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Just
So that's the last thing you can do
Is break it?
is break it.
Okay, then that's what I want to do. I'm gonna
Okay.
break it, but pretend like I'm still
I will say
struggling
you will
with
lose your rage because of it. However,
it. Sure.
Okay.
because
I
you did
can
not make
work
an
with
attack
that.
or attack. Okay.
Interesting.
All right.
Billy's
Back to you,
going
Billy.
to cast Vicious Mockery. Cree,
You're not
you
gonna
smell bad!
Oh man.
And Vicious Mockery, you gotta beat a 14 wisdom save.
Okay.
We're all up here going,
Well, that's
Disadvantage.
not happening.
Disadvantage.
Not disadvantage.
No. It's not,
That's
she's no
not
longer
happening.
hexed.
So,
Yeah, I got a 5.
So
yeah, that's a hit. 4 with disadvantage on your next attack.
Okay.
So you got take 4 points of psychic damage.
And
And
then
disadvantage on your next attack.
Billy's gonna run like the fucking Dickens and try to get behind that rock as fast as he can. Running alongside the wall as far as he can.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
You think
actually,
I'm?
fuck it.
You know I'm paralyzed, right?
No, you're not anymore because you broke it.
Right.
You don't
right.
know
that.
You don't know
I
that.
don't know that. Oh, I don't know that.
That's why I was asking a performance check like this.
I guess
You
he
fall
could
for it.
be
That's
smart enough
strategy,
to
man.
like figure it out, but
Do I know? Because I'll stay there if I don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know.
I don't.
Roll.
I will say you.
It'd be
I
like
will
a
say you don't
deception,
know.
maybe?
It's I say you don't know.
Okay, so I guess I don't move. I'll just Vicious Mockery and go, ha!
You need to have a villain walk slow towards her, like monologuing and shit.
That's 2. All right,
that'll be hard to make yourself do.
You've
Right?
never
yeah.
gone near anyone.
yeah.
Not- even if
I'll stay
they're-
right
Would
where
be a
I
little
am.
out of
I'll stay
character.
right where I am.
You're doing the Chris Pratt like.
Yeah, but that'll be my turn.
Okay.
Okay. Because I have a couple of options, right? Well, he's not gonna get close to me. I'm gonna go loping for him again. I'm gonna try and get.
Oh my
adjacent.
God, you're gonna get right up on him.
All right.
Can I get
Get up
adjacent
right
to
on
him?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's right up on me.
Billy, you are alarmed to see that.
Oh,
in fact,
fuck!
that Kree is not held.
And I pull out my sword and I slash for it.
Make an attack roll, please, with your sword.
Disadvantage.
Roll die 20 and add your attack bonus.
Well. Okay, so the first one was 5. Yeah. Plus 4, not 9.
Why did you roll twice?
I had
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Because of the Vicious Mockery.
All right, thank you. Okay. All right. Very good. You run up and you swing and miss.
Bollocks!
Billy goes, hey! And then Misty steps 60 feet away.
All right.
Slippery little block.
No, I'm sorry, 30 feet away. That was a lie.
Okay.
30 feet away. As far as I can get away.
That's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
30 feet. And I'll run 30 more feet. And as I'm running back, and I go, you can't catch me!
Another vicious mockery?
Yeah, another Vicious Mockery.
Oh my lord.
I don't
Can you
smell.
remind me what the range is of Vicious Mockery?
It is
It's like trying to kill
60
us.
feet.
I mean, I do, but
Just one square in. Yep, she's in range.
All right, wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay.
Beat a 14.
20.
10. So that's a 10.
Okay, that does not work.
So 3, and disadvantage on your next hit.
Okay. All right. He's
this
so
shit
far
off.
away. You know what?
I don't.
I sit down. I never wanted to fight you. And now you're insulting me. And you said I was stinky. But I know I'm stinky, but I thought you were my friend, Billy. I thought you of all people would understand what it's like to be a stinky little person.
Performance, Jeff.
What are you attempting here?
Oh, the blubber lip.
What am I attempting?
Yes. Are you deceiving him?
I am deceiving him.
Okay, make a deception roll, please.
You didn't hear that. Though.
Yeah, no.
Delric looks more
And make an insight check.
Oh, that's my not
as good as
that's
you,
not my
man.
good one.
Damn it!
taking notes.
Oh, fuck, that's
It
very
would have
funny.
been so cool if it worked.
What did you get?
Oh, I got a 6.
9.
Phuket, Thailand.
She is trying to trick
Don't
you.
kid a kidder, kids.
Oh, boy. Cree, it's a game! And a vicious mockery.
All right. Make a wisdom saving throw. please.
Okay.
Nothing happens.
All right. You stave it off. What would you like to do, Cree? I'm sorry. What was it to do?
I'm gonna say I like the performance. I was like, you tried really hard, but I don't move. I just like
Okay.
it's just a game.
All right.
That would have been really cool if it worked.
Yeah, right.
Okay. I go running for him again, and I
Okay.
throw, this time, a javelin at him.
And he is in. What's the javelin range? 25 or 30? You say?
35.
35 is
31, 20.
Okay. Then he is in regular range, so you can chuck a javelin at normal
Hey.
without disadvantage.
Here's Johnny!
Both of mine.
Fucking shit.
Those are both of mine. Second last.
That's a
for our
10.
younger audience.
It's a 10 hit.
No, it does not.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You fire your javelin, but it comes up short, thuds right in the ground at his
Just
feet.
hold still, it'll be over so fast. You won't even feel it coming. Just give up.
Anything else, Cree?
I actually don't. Do I have? No, that's it.
Okay.
I'm gonna hex again.
Okay.
So it's that.
Is there a saving throw for Hex?
No, it is. It just happens. Wisdom saving
Okay.
throw again. Same old spiel.
Sure.
Wisdom saving throw. Vicious mockery as I run into the woods.
All right.
I go, Cree, I didn't mean it, but you really should take a bath once in a while.
All right.
Baths are for ninnies.
Boy.
So wisdom saving throw, please, at disadvantage.
Okay. Oh, at disadvantage. So I did not make that.
Okay.
6. Yeah.
7 total.
7 points of psychic damage from the cruel words slung your way.
Just take a shower.
Do we even have showers? I
When
guess
do
we
you
would.
run out of that?
Vicious mockery is a cantrip, so at
Never.
nauseam.
ones.
Oh, I have 3.
As long as I've got wit.
Okay. Okay.
That's annoying.
Well, it's good when it's on your team.
Oh, brother,
Yeah.
this guy stinks.
So, can I get close enough that I can light a torch and throw it from here? Like,
You die in a fire.
You can pull out a torch and you can
It's
light
well
it. That is your
deserved.
action, and you cannot throw it this round.
bollocks. Okay, well, then how about this? I pull out a torch, I light it. Can I move behind the rock that's right there?
Sure.
And I will do that.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Never find me.
Anything
Smoke
else?
rising.
But I light it.
A glow from my
Yeah, I was gonna say I light it behind the rock so he doesn't see it, but there would be
Just see
anyway.
the flame.
Can she take 2 fingers and plug up her ears?
Then I have 1 more rage left. I'm gonna rage.
You have to be attacked or make an attack
In the next round, right?
before your turn. Before your next turn, you lose it.
It's just saying.
Does throwing the torch not count as an attack?
Not really. I mean, unless it's an attack at a person.
You can say,
Okay.
fuck the trees.
I know who it's really going to hurt.
Speak for the Lorax.
Okay, then I won't rage.
Okay. I would say that. Okay. Billy,
I can't see Cree.
you cannot see Gree.
So I'm gonna come out of the woods on my right side.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'll move my full movement 30 feet outside of the trees. Did I see her dip behind the rock?
Yeah, you saw.
I'll move that way.
Somebody's getting brave.
So,
Yeah.
so you that way.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that what you want?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, do I see Cree now?
Yes.
One more time. Cree, it's over! I won! And I vicious mockery.
God, I hope this doesn't work.
I hope you get 2 nat 20s and make me eat my words.
So that's a 9.
Okay.
3. I don't think I did it.
Still alive, baby!
Oh, shit!
Words hurt, but not enough.
So I have a torch in my hand.
At this point, it's sexist.
doing anything with it.
Hit him with it.
Yeah. Can I just like run up to him and like?
Burn him.
Can I just like? Well, I have the torch in my hand.
you
but
Burn
it's-
his cross.
You can bludgeon him as if it were a club.
Fire dick.
Okay, great. I'll try that.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're 1. You are
Okay,
at
then fuck
range.
the torch. Can I throw a hand axe at him?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Good, Brittany.
I'm gonna use cutting words. I go, wait, no, I didn't mean it!
What does that do?
Reaction, I can use a bardic inspiration to reduce the hit.
So I got
So what was your attack?
18 to hit.
Okay, 18 to hit. And what's your armor class?
14 with the bardic inspiration.
Okay, let's see what's
1.
No, it's 16, which beats my armor class. Disadvantage?
I didn't roll with disadvantage.
disadvantage.
20.
Well, that's a
17.
17.
But that still beats. It's 15 at the end of that.
So you hit. Roll for damage.
Oh, great. I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, this is, if it's higher than 9 points of damage, I'm done.
4 plus 2, it's 6. So.
6.
Oh, I'm barely holding on.
6
to
points
it.
of damage. As the hand axe sticks into Billy's chest.
Oh, fuck. All right.
One in each clavicle.
Can she gag him as her bonus action?
All right.
You raged, didn't you? That's a +2.
No, she didn't.
No, I didn't rage. I haven't been doing the +2 either.
It's
Well, you
a-
can rage now.
If you have not made an attack that's hit while you were raging yet, so.
Oh, really?
No, you haven't.
Okay, well, yeah, I guess I can rage now.
Okay.
Oh, no, fuck raging. I'm gonna shift. What am I doing?
Oh.
Oh, that
I'm gonna
adds health.
shift.
Oh, yeah, dude, yes!
Teddy
All
bear
right.
time.
Teddy bear time.
She's been playing in the water.
Please tell us what shifting does to minus.
Okie doke.
It's been a hot sec.
I'm such a shit eater. I'm like,
One last trick up my sleeve.
okay. As a bonus action, you can assume a more bestial appearance. Lasts for 1 minute until you die. When you shift, you gain temporary hit points equal to your level, plus your Constitution modifier.
So what's your Constitution modifier?
My Constitution modifier is +4.
4.
7.
So you are 3rd level, so you get 7 more hit points. Plus, I think there's some more even.
You also gain additional
Sorry.
benefits that depend on your shift or sub race. I gain 1d6 additional temporary hit points.
Okay, roll 6.
And then while shifted, I also have +1 to my armor class.
So how beefy did you just get?
Sorry.
She's like a 17 to
She's a
hit.
steak.
17 to hit. and
So what was it? +7,
7 plus whatever you just rolled.
+2,
So
9.
So 9. So you get 9 temporary hit points.
So I now have 11 hit points.
That's how many she needs to beat you.
Yeah.
And your armor class has improved by 1. So you're now at 17. Okay. So you kind of start to lose it a little bit, and you just like lean into the bear, and your eyes kind of turn this sort of golden color, even more so than they normally are. Your fangs, your teeth grow out a little bit more, your claws grow out, and your hair grows a little bit more wild, and you are feeling very berry.
You're stinky!
Oh, we waited for that.
regret.
Anything else?
That's it.
Okay.
We're gonna thunder wave.
Okay, Thunderwave it is.
Just to create some distance. Cree, don't do it, don't do it, don't do! Thunder wave. I think it's a dex saving throw.
All right.
A constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
I don't think that works.
Advantage on Constitution saving throws?
Which saving throws are near two?
Not while shifted.
That's raging, I think there is.
Yeah.
But not shifting.
I'm sorry, what?
Your saving throws up here, so 11 total.
11.
That doesn't beat you though, correct?
I have 14 spell savings.
Okay, then that does not succeed.
Okay.
So tell us what happens.
So each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from me takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away.
Okay.
So
let's roll the damage. 2d8.
4, 6, 10.
Damn, you're hanging on.
You take
This is like final blows.
you take 10 points of damage from the thunder damage from.
Oh, wow!
and you are,
That means I have 1.
and you are blasted back 10 feet.
Bro!
I run back to the woods as fast as I
Okay.
can.
God
30 feet.
He's gonna
I mean,
It's in character.
yeah.
Sure. As a bonus action, can I rage?
Yes.
At the top, I'm gonna rage, and then can I run to him and try and like maul him? I think I would just try and like scratch him.
2, 3,
his throat.
4, 5, 6. You cannot move and
I can't get all the way.
Can she knock the tree
No.
on him?
No, but I can attack with a weapon. I can throw. I have one. I don't know how many hand axes throw.
You only threw one.
You've thrown 2 hand axes now. 2 hand axes?
Okay.
3 hand axes now.
So I still have one left.
Okay.
I'll throw a hand axe at him.
Okay.
So that's 14.
That meets.
14 hits.
Can I use my bardic inspiration this last time?
I mean, if you have it
I have-
in
I have-
your store, then you certainly
So,
may.
cutting words to kind of cut the edge off of that.
Well, then that'll miss, right? Because the 14 hits.
Yeah,
so
14 meets.
As you chuck, you're momentarily distracted, and the hand axe thuds into the ground right at his feet.
Okay.
You just
And Billy's gonna run around the trees and go, peekaboo! Vicious mockery!
all right.
Wisdom saving?
1,
Yeah.
2, 3. Vicious mockery.
I just remembered I didn't make a constitution saving throw to maintain concentration on hex. Do you want to
Oh, sure, yeah.
retroactively?
Yeah. You give it a roll then.
Natural 20.
You made it.
So,
Came in clutch.
yeah. So disadvantage.
Wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
If it didn't, then it's over.
Okay.
And then 5 total.
I'm out. I'm outie 5,000.
Oh my god!
Everything goes black, and you wake up. You're standing over the arena, and just Billy's down there. And now and she's like, and now that's the prize. You live forever in the arena, and everyone just leaves, and Billy's left there forever.
Yeah!
I kid.
We all took it.
Wait till you get back into the real world after insulting all of us.
You, Billy, you stand for a moment. Domna Patrina looks down, and she says, "Well done, Master Bobble-Axe. I feel like you are used to being a small person here, and you're running around. Yes, this is a thing that you have had in
This
your
is my
past."
MO.
Yes, excellent. In which case, she snaps her fingers, and everything goes black for you in a moment, and then you awaken. You're now standing with your companions around the arena.
Well done.
Well done.
All in good fun.
Well done.
Oh, yeah.
Well done. She says.
Just sit there.
She
Brilliant.
she pulls out a pouch, and like a black velvet pouch, and she holds it out to you, and she says, "This is for you for winning the game." You open it up, and there's a ring inside, and it's got some engraving on it all along. It's very intricately done, but it has this sort of similar to the Rosanti designed embroidery that you see on a lot of their clothing. It's done with gem work on the outside, like a scrolling on the outside of the ring.
Bling, bling.
She says, "Could you please hand that to our dear friend?"
It says pee pee poo poo.
So,
My favorite.
So you can read to them what it is.
A ring of protection. You gain a +1 bonus to AC and saving throws while wearing this ring.
So she says, that is for you, it will protect you on your travels. From what I have seen from you, you must have very interesting travels behind and ahead of you, I should think.
Anybody want to go again?
And with that, we'll end this evening's session. Well done. Excellent. Thank you guys for sticking around for our battle royale this evening with the Merely players. An exciting time. Billy Wobbleaxe coming through in the end. If you have not yet donated to the Classical Theater Company, it's not too late. You still can. You can go to our PayPal. The information is below. You can go directly to classicaltheater.org, make a donation. It is tax deductible. And if you follow us on Twitch and make a donation, you will be entered to win this cool piece of art by our very own Mark Alba of the characters of the Merely players.
Take my art.
Let us see if we have a winner for this evening's episode. Checking in with the maven of the social media, Miss Lindsay Earhart. Do we have any winners for tonight's artwork? Oh, yes. Tower, excellent. Yes, indeed.
Unfortunately, I got kicked out of the chat. Most of them disappeared.
Well, that's okay. We can go back and find them.
I have two great options.
Yeah.
Calvin, Cameo Bungalow,
Ooh.
Vexation Station.
Cameo Bungalow or Vexation Station.
Well,
Let's come back next time. Next time we'll decide the name of the tower and what the winning vote is. So thank you again. Don't forget, whether you're watching the episode now or you're watching this later or listening to it as a podcast, you can always donate to the Classical Theater Company. Make a tax-deductible donation. Thank you guys, and we will see you back here on Monday, March 6th at 7 p.m. Central for the next episode of To Be Your RPG. Thank you guys so much. Bye.
Wash your hands.